Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We are back. Hello. It's been too long, my dears.
Hey,
It's
what's
been
shaking?
Hello.
Hello, hello. We are back with more Untold Realms, the City of Breath and Bone, the continuation of bullshit that goes down in Galamora while Fate sits back and laughs. I
Fuck Fate.
like that.
have a wonderful cup of nice winter punch here. I am nice, calm, and sated. Makeshift.
Yes.
What on earth happened last time?
So, in the previous session, let me take a look at my notes. So, you all got to go attend the speeches of the new mayoral candidates for Cleodorus. You got to meet this one dude who claimed to be the king of the Feywild, another dude who just seemed like some real big red-haired dude reminding you of Thor, and you got to see a person who was a representative of the Valentius family, adorned in a lot of gold and accompanied by two members of the Life Church. And it was a little surprising because a lot of you probably realized that was Roko. Oh, also Hocus Crocus was there. It was no biggie. And then Alderic showed up, and he gave his. Everybody was giving their speeches, and they had this little town hall situation. Where everybody was just giving smaller speeches afterwards once they introduced themselves. But then, as you left the Coliseum, you also discovered that there was some suspicious-looking individuals walking around with some bags of meat that looked pretty fresh. But they caught Flower's eye, and he turned into soldier. And you investigated, and it seems that they killed somebody within a butcher shop and were harvesting all their food and meat. You then fought them and won. But one of those three, did walk away. And then at the very end, Nezrin left to go get some guards before the session was over.
Indeed. Any bullshittery, you chuckle fucks need to get out of the way before we begin.
My meat.
Just a quick apology if they hear any echoing from me or in my voice generally.
Dear lord, these people are less energetic than they usually are.
I said I'm
Oh yeah,
I know,
My
I
girlfriend-
heard you.
she has her own apartment now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm
I noticed that.
exhausted from having to move things for 2 days in a row.
I like how you think I'm judging you for not being as energetic as you usually are.
We're less of
I
a
mean-
bag of cats to corral at the moment. More.
That's another. That is another detail. Is daylight savings is being a little bit weird for us because some of us have switched to daylight savings, some of us have not. Myself, or we haven't done the swap yet. I don't know if it's daylight savings or leaving daylight savings, but
Leaving daylight savings, you're gaining an hour.
oh, word, yeah. Really, we should just have universal time, but maybe that's just
Correct.
my crackpot utopian theory about the world. We'd have flying cars by now, I swear.
Yeah,
Well.
sure, Spider-Man. We don't need that.
I believe
And that one gorilla would still be with us.
him.
Rest in peace. Taken too soon.
We miss you, Harambe, every single day.
So anyway,
Why don't we start playing
let's,
Dungeons and Dragons now?
yeah,
Alright.
let's move on into the game. So, you are all still currently in that butcher shop, where there was just a whole lot of dying and killing two other orcs going on.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, Nezrin, you left to go find the guards.
Mhm.
So I'll call people currently inside the building Group A, and Group B is just Nezrin. Or anybody who left to go get the guards.
Hello. Just me and my familiar Dorian. Oh, that's right. Tim hasn't met Dorian yet. This is gonna be fucking interesting.
Oh, it's going to be gorgeous.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Which group do you want to start with, Squareman?
Let's start with Group A inside the butcher shop.
I would like to know what the fuck's going on in here.
Alright, you look down there and you see a staircase, and you can feel a pretty chilly breeze coming from down there.
Does it smell like meat?
Give
Like,
me a
hung meat.
perception. Give me a perception check. DC 3.
Yeah. I cannot fail that, however, just to be funny. There you go, 18.
Yep, that sure is the smell of fresh meat. It's very, very clear.
With that perception check, can I smell sweaty orc bodies down there?
You do smell sweaty orc bodies, but that's not coming. You can't tell if that's coming from down the stairs, because Flowers is right next to you, and also there's two dead bodies that are sweaty orcs in the other room.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So she will poke her head back out, just say, I don't think anyone went down here. It just smells like a storage room for all the meat.
Sorcha looks over at the orcs. If
There
there's
was-
more, there was the one that went the other way.
Exactly. There was one that went the other way, wasn't there? So it probably did Nesrin tell us to stay here? Can't remember.
She's grabbing the guards.
Yes.
Mm,
So we probably shouldn't move the orcs. Shouldn't really touch anything, but also not run away, I guess. So,
We should really follow that other orc.
I mean, I can. She'll think for a bit. I can send a familiar after it. If I can actually manage to get one. She'll pass by him, walk around the counter. Around the orcs. Weave between Wayland and the others.
Don't mind me. Just wait. How do I do his voice? Oh, don't mind me. Just don't touch the bodies. I guess. Don't want to get blamed for it if we have evidence on us.
Don't want to. Just, she will poke her head out of the door. And cast. How the fuck is it? Hello? Yes. This one. Wild companion. Something that can hopefully smell good?
Wild companion. You gain the ability to summon a spirit that assumes an animal form. When you cast a spell, it's fey instead of a beast. Okay, so you summon a fey beast.
Yeah, something small that can scurry around the streets. And maybe pick up a scent trail of
Sure.
the orc?
What
Gonna-
kind of animal do you want to try and summon?
Rat,
Mouse?
rat.
Just a mouse?
Yeah.
All right. You cast this spell and you summon one very rotund, like softball-sized mouse,
Hell yeah.
and he's got like quite a little snout on him. Like it's oddly long, like long enough that you almost think it's like some sort of unusual species. But this is like a spherical mouse. He big and fluffy. He got a real long snoot. You can see him
That's a
wiggling
big
around in
sniffer
the air in
got
front of
there.
you. He looks up at you and just goes. Don't know if I got picked up on the microphone.
You sniff.
Yeah.
There was sniff. Yes.
But yeah, that nose is like going this way and that way. He's sniffing everything.
Alright. You can understand me, right? Just talking straight to it.
You see like the through the puffiness of it, he kind of like wobbles his head up and down in what you assume is nodding.
Alright. See if you can pick up the trail of orc. Like, I know there's probably some over there, but they came from there. So, I think he went that direction, and she'll point it out. So if you could, like, sniff it out. We still need to wait here because the others are coming back. I hope. I mean, Ness.
Wait, are you able to talk to this thing?
I mean, regardless of whether it is.
Yes, you can always talk to your familiar,
Yes.
or at least mentally communicate.
Fuck yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So as you you give him the instructions to go sniff out, see if you can find a path or like catch a trail for this guy, but like don't go too far. Is that what you tell him?
Yeah.
The little like spherical looking mouse. He responds and goes, "At your command, my summoner." And he like turns around and just like skitters away really quickly. The oddly deep voice mouse.
Oh dear, that was interesting. She'll watch it skitter off and then peek her head back inside, looking at flowers and Alice.
Give me a quick perception check.
Oh motherfucker, still 11.
11? That's good enough. You hear a voice outside after like a few seconds go, "That was a huge mouse."
It's me. I'm marveling over the mouse. Not Nezrin, me.
It's Alexander about to shoot him.
No, please!
No. Trying really hard not to laugh, man.
For those who can't see, which is everybody else except for the bitches in this stream, Kitty currently has her cat perched on top of her, eyes closed, in the chillest cat pose I've ever seen. Bitch is
Oh, yeah,
vibing.
if she laughs, that cat is going to go, nope. Yeet.
Cat go smack.
Yeah. It is very cute.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So yeah, anyway. Anything else? Group A, you doing anything while you're just hanging out here waiting for Nesrin?
I think we're. Oh wait. Oh, Wayland, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
You have like a thing with antlers, right?
Yeah,
You don't like them. Okay, so
to put it lightly.
I'm going to try not to, but sometimes I will like shift into things with antlers. So
Like,
you know, like elk.
I was gonna say like an elk. Okay.
Yeah, elk, deer. It's this stuff. Isn't there also? Oh yeah, stuff like that.
I mean, I kind of figured I know that. You're a druid, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
I just saw you summon like the biggest mouse I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, and I turned into a crocodile and I summoned all of those bears.
That's what that thing was called? What is a crocodile?
Oh, I mean, at least that's what they're called in the Feywild, or in Sylvan. They're like very very big lizards, basically. But and they can bite really really hard. Stay away from their snouts unless you know how to deal with them, because then you can just keep their mouth shut, and they cannot do anything about it.
Are they like common? Like I've never seen. Okay, and thanks for the heads up. I'll be sure to be ready for that. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's it.
But like if it puts you in danger and like you gotta transform into something with antlers, just like go for it. Like don't risk it just because I'm having a bad time.
I got it. Yes.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Group B.
Yeah.
Nezrin, you're walking around, and I'm just gonna say because you live here, you know the direction to go
Hmm.
to reach a guard station, or at least where there's most likely going to be guards.
I'm
It's a bit of a
spec-
walk because there's not many of them.
right. I'm specifically looking for a guard that is above the age of 30 because I have a feeling that a younger guard is going to immediately jump to conclusions and try to play the hero, and I would like somebody that doesn't play hero and just plays straight.
Yeah, you travel for a little bit, and you do pass like two guards, but they are like very clearly younger looking, and they're chatting. They have their helmets off. They seem like they're just kind of like relaxing and not doing official duties. Like
Mm.
anybody could just tell at a glance. Uh,
No.
but
Now
as
they
you,
look like they'd play
as,
hero.
yeah, as you continue to walk a bit closer to where you know the guard station is, uh, you bump into a certain somebody.
Oh.
Give me a perception check. Or hey,
Da-da.
no, a dexterity saving throw, actually.
Dexterity saving throw. I am an old woman. This is not going to go well. 11.
11. You kind of like you're like looking left and right, doing that thing where like if you're searching for your parents in a grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
you're like looking this way, looking that way, trying to check down alleys or like main streets.
Mhm.
And in doing that, you accidentally bump into somebody who's right in front of you. Tim, that's you, and you don't fall over.
Sorry. My
Which were
apologies.
you? Oh, Nezrin.
Mr. Magnelius. How
Just the
fortunate.
cars that I was looking for. Where's the rest of them? I have
Uh,
terrible news I need to dispense.
Terrible. Okay, that makes two of us. She kind of like looks around, make sure no one's listening in. They may or may not be in a butcher shop covered in blood. And, blood is all blood.
Not again. Okay.
Again? You
Later.
had run-ins with orcs.
Well, later. What's the matter? Where are you going?
I'm looking for a guard. Well,
Oh,
a guard that isn't going to rush in, play hero, immediately accuse Flowers of being the one to kill everyone in that fucking place. Excuse me.
no, that's all right. Let's see. Do I spot any guards that fit that description?
Now, at a glance, you don't see any guards that are around you that seem like they would fit that description.
Nah, well.
But you
Well,
do notice one thing is sitting next to Nezrin. It's like this really scraggly looking dog that's scratching its neck and sitting on the ground. It's got antlers.
And 4 eyes.
He looks around first for the guards, and then he like does a double take when he spots it.
Oh, right. You two haven't met yet. Mr. Magnelius, this is Dorian. Dorian, this is Mr. Magnelius.
Mr. Dorian, he nods.
Mr. Magnelius!
It speaks.
It speaks. He speaks.
Okay.
He's familiar. I summoned him, specifically for espionage purposes.
He looks at it again with the antlers, the 4 eyes, and he just
It like
makes a
scratches
pointed
its
look
neck at you.
Nesrin. Yeah, he makes a pointed look at just motioning to it, and then says, espionage.
I mean, he can do this. And she, like, gestures at Dorian to walk somewhere else. Dorian gives, like, a huff, gets up, walks into a crowd of people, and he will do the, hold on, where is it? I gotta pull it up.
Chimeric creation.
Yeah, the chimeric creation, where his fur kind of shifts a bit and he kind of melts into his surroundings.
I see. Or I guess the more appropriate way to say it would be, I don't see.
Exactly. I was
Right,
expecting
okay.
something small, like a bird, maybe a dog. But I got Dorian, so...
Right, well, Sister Khan, you mentioned that you needed the guards.
One that isn't going to try and play hero, yes.
Right. Well, let's see if we can't find one, shall we? And he just holds out his elbow to her again.
She will wrap her arm through his elbow and use her free hand to motion Dorian to come back. And he just slinks back through the crowd, goes and like stands at Nezard's side and just nods at him.
He doesn't acknowledge it. Him.
Damn, he's a person with feelings, Timothy.
It's a dog.
It's not a dog. It's a
Dang.
hyena.
We'll go and find a. We'll find a guard station together.
Nice. You do that walking for a bit longer, and eventually you get to the guard station, which is the size of the city, kind of pathetically small. It's basically just a building that's made of stone. Not too dissimilar from like other buildings around it. It doesn't even really look too much like a guard station, except for the door, which is much more heavily fortified, kind of like a castle gate style metal. And you do see one man who's like standing out front. He would seem to be guarding the entrance or just on duty at the entrance. With his
Pardon me.
helmet on. What is it, citizen?
There's been an incident in... Oh, darn, I didn't pick up the name of the butcher shop. The butcher shop that's maybe 2 or 3 blocks from the Colosseum where the mayoral election rally was just held.
Alright, what kind of incident?
There are orcs in the city, and apparently they attacked the owner of the butcher shop. The rest of my party is currently there now, making sure that no one tampers with evidence and things like that. They attacked us, so we did have to defend ourselves. But rest assured that it was all done lawfully and only in self-defense.
Gotcha. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll send somebody down there to go scrying to figure out what went on.
All
In
right.
the meantime, I'll just let my captain know I'll be away and to replace me here. And he like walks over to the main gate that he was guarding. He unlocks it, steps through, locks it from the other side. He stays on the other side for like a minute.
Are we meant to
Magneo's
wait
little-
here for him?
Yes, we are.
Ah.
And rest assured, if there is trouble, the guild has resources available.
What?
The Merchants Guild.
What kind of trouble would the Merchants Guild be able to help with?
Lawyers.
Oh, lawyers. Right. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing before. Well, no, never had to deal with this sort of thing before.
It's not my first time dealing with an incident like this, so...
Checkered
It'll be
past, have we, Mr. Magnilius?
Yes, the thing I was talking about earlier, which we can discuss at a later point.
You're concerning me.
It was a concerning incident, indeed.
Are you being chased by something? Should I be worried? Do you owe somebody money?
Hold on. Well, he doesn't seem too perturbed at that questioning. As I said, it's a story. One we don't have time for right now. But no, I don't owe anyone money. If anything, they would be owing me.
If you lead trouble to the church and they come looking for your money and end up ransacking the place, you will be helping clean it up.
He whispers under his breath, "It won't be money there after."
Hold on. No. I'm looking back at the guard. I'm like, nah. Okay. I've said my piece. I don't care.
After a few minutes of mumbling, you can, or you hear mumbling from inside the guard station, and that same guard from before walks out with another guard who takes his place, and the guard begins following you. Like, all right, leave me there.
This way, please. And I will start leading the way back towards the butcher shop. This guard isn't gonna do anything to my familiar, right? I don't need to, like, hide Dorian.
No, like even as you're walking through these streets, there's like all manner of strange things around you, and there's a very loud car right outside my window, which is really bumming me out. But there's all manner of like strange species here and there, and various things, and there's like plenty of different like dogs walking around as well. He doesn't really stick out too much. He's just a little odd looking.
Okay. This one really fucked up dog, man.
Yeah. It's less like when you see a police officer walking around and you can really clearly spot them from a far distance. It's more like when you see somebody walking around in like a tap out t-shirt and like some gym shorts, and they just have the most hideous drip imaginable. You spot them once you get closer and you can tell it's one of those tap out t-shirts. It's like, oh,
I have
you
to
don't know what
Google
fashion
this
is. Oh, it's like a thing that like
Don't worry about it.
like-
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
yeah, once you see it, you
ew.
recognize it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. All right.
Unless Tap Out wants to sponsor us.
No.
No, I wouldn't take it.
No.
But anyway. So
Wormwood or bust,
you start-
baby.
you start walking back and the guard seems pretty unbothered. Especially for like a job where you basically just told him about a possible homicide. He seems to just kind of be like, whatever, paperwork. Which is you are both aware that that is kind of an ordinary thing. Like, it's not really standing out that the guards aren't taking this too seriously. They usually only take it seriously when it's like way bigger.
I mean, it makes sense. This is not the modern day. You know,
Still
murder
don't
Yes.
like it.
happen. Yeah.
Either way, I will lead him back to the butcher shop, and once we get there, I'll knock 3 times on the door.
Group A, you hear the door knocking.
Hello,
Yes.
Melon.
Oh, sure. My bad.
Also, look who I
Feels-
found on my journey to find a guard. And I'll
I can't pull out my token.
right.
Mhm.
Pulling his cock out.
He's pulling his cock out. Here he is.
Thank you.
Mm.
Tim.
Glad I could be able to find all of you, and that's 2 orcs.
I
that
told
don't-
you.
No, I'm aware.
And there's more in the city, Mr. McNeil, yes.
Ah,
Oh, even more terrible news.
The guards steps in the doorway and he immediately just goes, "All right, for safety, everybody, please keep your distance from me. I don't want to see your weapons moving." And you
Understood.
see Waylon like back away up to the counter.
Soldier will put his axe back that he was essentially leaning on at that moment, just puts it in his back. I don't know.
Alice has already put hers on her back, being like, I don't need it right now.
my weapon is my hands. I can't put them away. Get fucked, dude.
The guard like leans down a little bit, just to examine the bodies a little bit, but he's not like crouching.
Mhm.
Yeah, these look to be some of the tribesmen. I'm
Blood
not sure which
Nashers.
one. Oh.
Blood Nashers.
He scratches his chin for a moment and goes, "Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. I think there was some reports of a clan like that roaming around."
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Well, I'll just assume you do your homework pretty well and know how to keep safe. Short version is, they're probably just going to board this place up. Not much else to do. They don't look like they can be healed. I can imagine that a wizard would probably be sent to scry the location, see what went down, just in case anything too big happened here, but no, I can't promise much, but thank you, citizens, for reporting this.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Come on then, all of you, outside. Nezard will wave her hand and get everybody outside.
And he waits by the door. He just steps right outside and he pulls out this stone from his pocket, which is just looks like a river stone, circular with a hole through the center. And you hear him speak into it and go, "Yep, we got a homicide at the butcher shop. Gonna put in a request when we get back. Have somebody come by and board this place up."
Timothy will just grab the guard's attention before leaving. If you do need to get in contact with us, if you do need to get in contact with us, the majority of us is currently located at the Deaf Church. If nothing else, you could ask for a Mr. Magdelius at the Merchants Guild, and I'll be summoned.
I appreciate it, but he glances around a little bit. It's not too busy around. He just there's only a few people out of the stalls, and he goes, "By the way, it might be kind of grim, but this isn't really the sort of thing the city cares too much about."
No, I'm aware, but just if. Best of luck.
Gotcha. Thank you. And he'll just stand guard and wait for all of you to just exit the building. And Waylon walks out of there.
Yeet.
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 Nezrin, do you also exit the butcher shop?
Yes, of course.
Nice. And once you exit, he goes, "All right, is that everybody in your group?"
Yes, that was.
All right. I'll have somebody nearby soon to come and board the place up. We'll do one more check to make sure that nobody's in there, but yeah, that's about the long and short of it.
All right.
We'll come looking for you if we need you.
I'm sure I'll see that butcher again at some point.
Well, yeah, probably in a body bag. I think he's dead.
Oh, sweetheart.
You look to be a member of the
There you go.
Death Church?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. I am.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my bad. I haven't been too religious.
It's
As of late.
fine. Have a good evening, sir.
You as well.
And she will leave.
Nice.
There are now 2 cats on the cat cam, and I'm very happy.
Cat cam.
Cat
Oh,
cam.
nice.
Cams.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Nazarene, to update you, and you, she points to
And you.
him. I've summoned something. It looked like a very rotund mouse, and it's supposed to sniff out the trail of the orc.
Oh, the third one.
Exactly.
Why?
I mean, I presume we'd want to follow it. We don't want it.
Why would we follow him?
Because he might
They
murder
will
more
continue.
people. Exactly.
I'm just going to go ahead and skip parts of this conversation. I'm going to assume, and she looks up at Soldier. I'm going to assume you're going to be chasing after that hawk.
Yes.
Okay, well, when you do that, you're going to need a second healer. So, and she straightens herself up.
Thank you.
I'd rather you not dying on me. Not go dying on me. I can speak common, I swear. God, this whole day has rattled me.
You and me both.
Right, yes, you said you had some bad news. What is it
Yes,
exactly?
we can walk and talk.
All right then.
We follow the mouse. Yes, trail. Yes.
Yes, I ask the mouse
Did-
where it is, and then we follow the mouse. We
Do
follow
you-
the scent trail.
Do you like summon the mouse back to you? I think you can do that automatically. I don't know how the platform works.
Telepathic.
You can
Technically speak
communicate
to
with
it.
it telepathically.
Oh, nice. What do you communicate to the mouse?
It's like, all right, we are ready to go. Where are you?
My liege, I'm around the corner to the left. I will squeak extra loud for you when I see you.
Why
Does
did
Mei
you give
Lin
it,
react
like-
to his voice? I have to know.
Like her fur puffs up a bit every time he speaks.
You
There's
are
Oh, you're pointing at your actual cat? So, as
Trying real hard not to laugh.
as you ask that of the mouse, like you asked where he was, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
He also says, I have picked up the trail of the orc that you desired for me to find. There is also a particularly red and shiny ladybug on the ground here. It is very pretty.
All of us know. All of our characters don't.
He will
Fuck.
sort of like frown low.
Oh, there
Oh,
goes-
like,
Oh, there's the cat.
Now you can
goes.
laugh.
Their cat just jumped off of them.
Yeah. This. Hold on, my brain just went fuzzy. Right, ladybug stuff. Yes, yes. All right. We will come to you as soon as we can. Mentally to the mouse, and then to the rest of the group. We need to go that way. And there's
Alright.
also a ladybug, another one of those. I don't know what's it with those lately.
Well,
Not even the spring.
no, it is late
supposed
fall.
to be
Most of
out.
them will be probably dying off quite quickly.
Unfortunate.
Well, anyway, this way.
Speaking of unfortunate, do you feel like sharing now?
So he sort of rubs his one of his eyes a little bit. So after some conversations, I have come to the horrible conclusion that if we want to rub elbows with the higher echelon of Pleiadorus, we will need to have a permanent residence. One that is not the church.
How is this bad news? Exactly?
I am not one for settling down. Never have, probably never will. And this is the most tragic of news I could ever think of.
Nezra just stares at you with her mouth like slightly hung open.
He is dead serious.
You're actually serious.
Alice has her hands on her face, like, dear lord. You
There's
Mr.
know-
no-
Magnelius, were you dropped on your head as a child?
I can promise you, this is no laughing matter for me.
Sir, if I
Clearly.
may, you may want to explain. And she's giving the look of, you know what I'm talking about when I say explain.
Yes, please do explain, because right now I can think of about 10 things that are more tragic than having a house. Specifically, number one is not having a house.
Yeah, and I can think of about one reason why he doesn't get one.
What's
You
your
see
hypothesis?
You see
He looks at
Waylon smiling?
He looks at Waylon, so he looks at Waylon. So what's your hypothesis then?
Sounds like you want to keep hot-footing it away from everywhere you've been and trying to do business, because you keep on, planting the wrong kinds of roots.
You mean planting seeds?
He wiggles his eyebrows. He says, "Oh yeah, he's planting seeds, all right."
What? Hold on. Let me just. Let me
Malen's
just.
fur will also just puff up.
Hold on. Let me just.
Is that insight?
Natural
20.
fucking 20. She like blinks for a moment. You can see like connecting the dots. She goes into her mind palace for like at least 30 seconds. Oh, Mr. Magnelius, you did not. Have you
Sounds
ever
like
heard of
somebody
the
did-
concept of safe sex?
Somebody doesn't know how to cast Purify Food and Water.
What?
No, I do not.
It works. You ever try it?
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
what?
What, you
Wait,
didn't know
Waylon,
that?
what on earth are you talking about?
He like looks around. It would be kind of vulgar to talk about this. In
Oh, you
public.
did not!
The long and short of it is, it works as you think it works.
Oh, all of you.
And
Oh,
yes,
my lord.
that is the exact reason. I have a literal gaggle trying to hunt me down, and not for any unpaid child support. No, their intentions are a bit more violent. Ergo, why me and Alice have been traveling together for the past year.
Oh, my
That's
god.
what he hired me.
Oh,
They
Lord
just
Morros,
want to,
protect
like,
me.
kill you for you
Maiming at the
conceiving
very
them?
least. Maiming at the very least.
Okay, but why? I mean,
Why does anyone do anything?
He's got
there's a
more
lot
than
of reason,
one
but
kid.
I think maiming someone usually has like a solid reason, something concrete.
Do all of your bastards wish to beat the hell out of you, or do you have some that just don't care?
Those who don't care aren't trying to hunt me down.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
You see now why I comment on his flirting, right?
Yes, I do. Oh, my
And you
lord.
see now why I believe settling down with a house is the worst news I've heard.
Yes, I can
in a long
absolutely
time.
see that. I can also see we really need to up our sexual education program. Good lord.
Even
Soldier,
I'm not
can we
do that.
please just talk about how we plan to, I don't know, murder the rest of the orcs or something? Something besides this that makes me doubt our education system.
More talk about the other side of the circle of life. Got it.
mean,
I am
to
much
be
more
fair,
akin
not
with
every-
both sides, but I like to focus on the death side rather than. She looks back at him, looks him up and down. One you seem to have expertise in.
No, going to stifle her laughs, but probably failing.
I
Well,
don't chide how you relax.
I'm not saying you shouldn't relax. I'm saying you should learn to. Oh, how did one of the children say it the other month? Wrap it and tap it?
He's not do that. Alex not.
As Waylon said,
Wayland
I
is
do
also
not-
laughing.
As Waylon pointed out earlier, I do not know how to cast Purify Food and Water.
You do not need a spell to have safe intercourse.
He sort of narrows his eyes and says, "If you find the people I do, you kind of have to."
As funny as this is, can we
I-
go? I'm
I
sure
am
Soldier
having-
is already walking off. Look.
No,
is he-
she's been walking near Soldier. We've
We-
all been
we're
walking and
the entire
talking.
time.
Okay. Okay, good.
She
never
just
mind,
she
let's
just
roll back.
shakes her head, mutters something about the youth of today, and decides to go stand next to Soldier.
If they're hiding this much, there isn't many.
Oh, do they usually walk in, what is it? Swords swinging, cannons blazing?
They used to raid entire tribes, making food of the entire thing.
Oh, my. I see.
Then
Oh,
again,
that
it's
sounds.
been a while.
Oh, that's not disconcerting at all. Well, I guess we're doing a good thing by getting rid of them if they're eating what I think they're eating.
People. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
It truly is another one of those.
Another. How many? What
I
kind of
can
experience have you had?
unpleasant ones. One that can be shared over a drink, not on the hunt.
I mean, we've sure got a lot of drink now.
Hmm.
But yes,
I mean, there were some stories that can be explained on a walk. Like the first time meeting you, I punched you, but you know,
You punched him.
he
Wait,
attempted to
but
flirt with me and
Ah!
got him to bed.
Sorry.
If they still have anything of their old ways,
Mhm.
they'll have a chief
A chief.
with his own guards.
I see.
The chief might have the old axe.
The old axe. Should I ask?
He looks at her. I was never in contention to be chief. I don't know more.
I see. Well, if we're going into a fight, do excuse me. And she will pull out, like, a little prayer book, open it up, and she'll start saying some prayers. What did we decide that was? In Abyssal. And I'm going to use, I would like to not open that, please. I would like to use this Harness Divine Power, and I would like to regain another one of my level 1 spell slots.
Gotcha. You do that.
And then I will
fucking
also, one more thing, we'll do Arcane Recovery and recover another level 1 spell slot.
You do that.
Okay, you should be alright. I can definitely heal now.
Make sure to tell to
What's up, Purple?
the you do that. How many times did you say that?
I don't know. It's as easy as breathing for me.
Well, it's at least this.
I was gonna say, let's add 2 just in case.
There's a counter in stream.
And it doesn't
All
work
right.
for everybody.
They said the line. Whoa! So anyway, you're following around this very rotund softball / grapefruit-sized mouse as it's just kind of like squishing along and just hobbling, and it's a wiggling and jiggling and making its way downtown, and eventually it gets to the point where it gets closer to like the edge of the forest, and it turns. You're like still next to like a building, but like you're about to transition to the forest, and the mouse stops like where the pavement stops, and it looks back at Malin.
Did you lose the scent?
I am sorry, my liege. The scent gets too chaotic from here. I cannot track it accurately. They are somewhere along the woods.
That's okay. Is it a possibility for me to just look myself and see if I can find a trail of like crushed leaves and stuff?
Yeah, give me give me a survival check.
I got survival for days. Don't have rolls for days though. That's a 12.
12. You can't quite tell, but there is this one dude who looks like just some homeless guy, just hanging out, propped up on like some building. He's like sitting up against nearby, and he sees all of you appear, and he goes, "Hey, you guys, you looking for that big guy who came coming through here a minute ago?"
Yes, we are. Like the
Yeah.
big, slightly more brownish than humans.
Yeah, maybe I saw something like that just a minute ago.
Oh, dear
If you
Lord.
got
Maybe?
if you got a little something for me, He like rubs his fingers together, smiles.
Does he? Does he? Does he seem like he actually does have like? Does he?
I mean, he stated there was one guy who came through here earlier, and
Yeah,
this is where the
one-
trail goes cold.
One guy. There's a lot of guys in this place.
You could ask him.
He doesn't know what the fuck the orc looks like other than orc.
How can we be
You
so
just-
sure that you are telling the truth, sir?
Well, how about this? I saw an orc come through here. I can tell you where we went, right along that forest edge, but if you don't know what part to look in, you're going to be looking for a while.
Are you looking for monetary gain or something else?
Something like that, yeah. A little bit of coin, maybe I'll remember.
Mr. Magnelius, this does seem to be your area of expertise, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. So, how much are you thinking this information of yours is worth?
I'm thinking at least 3 gold.
3 gold.
My word.
Yeah. You seem like you're in a hurry someplace, so I don't know. Seems like a good deal to me.
He
Can I try standing behind him and look intimidating to the man? See if that lowers it.
Sure, give an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Hey!
What is
Nice.
a 17?
Nice. As you stand behind him and just flex the big mommy arms and glare down at him, he goes, and time's money, so how's just 2 gold sound?
He fishes out. He starts he goes for his pouch, but as he does, I would like to make a perception check to make sure that he doesn't have more than his pair of eyes looking at me. I want to see if he has
Okay.
friends around.
No, he's just hanging out. You can't see anybody around you.
All right. Yeah, he takes out the 2 gold coins and flicks them at them.
Thank you kindly. He immediately stows them up close against himself and probably puts them in a pocket. See that birch tree? Scraggly one, nice and white, up along the tree line. He points over at it. He uncovered something over there and started pulling it deeper into the forest. You'll be able to see some tracks, I bet. Thanks for doing business. And he immediately just skitters away.
This is why I can't stand going into the city.
And off we go.
Ooh. She's to rescue her arms though, because she doesn't flex them that often. It's like, fuck.
Thank you for the backup.
Yeah, it's not like your normal merchants that you deal with, so you can need muscle behind you, kind of. So,
Soldier,
Yes.
the last time we were in a fight in the outdoors, you did charge in. All better for it. Don't get me wrong. Would it not make more sense, tactically, to send Dorian ahead and figure out exactly where they are before we go charging into battle? Maybe get the drop on them?
He looks at you. You see him, think for a moment. He's very clearly disapproving. Then he looks at the rest.
It will be like one of the hunts. I find the prey and then we kill it. Just that,
Alright.
Dorian.
He tried to uncover something with
Considering
birch.
company. And there may be multiple of them. I dislike it, but yes.
Yeah, sadly, as tanky as me and you are, or tough we are, excuse the I messed up on the word tank there. As tough as me and you are, these guys are squishy.
Thank you, Miss Lindell.
All right, the birch tree.
Indeed. We go to the birch tree.
You go to the birch tree. I thought you thought I was going to say the other thing. I didn't. But I didn't do that.
Sad.
You go up to the birch tree, and you do see what seems to be some pretty clear cart marks dragged through the mud. I almost said driggin, and I was like, that's not a word.
Driggin is definitely not a word.
Dragged into the mud. It looks like a cart got like spun in place and then pulled, and you can see its tire marks or its tire treads on the ground.
Deja vu.
I've been
In this place before, high on the street.
And my toe, it's my time to go.
Right, so it went this way and then looking at the tracks. There.
You see them tracks, and they point in a direction. I assume you just want to follow them? Yeah, you walk
Yes.
for...
I'd like to send
walk-
Dorian ahead of all of us, though.
Nice. He does that.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah, I'd say it's close enough.
Close enough, it counts!
Say the line, Bart. So as you send him up ahead, you all been walking for like 20 minutes. And after enough time has passed, the tracks stay pretty consistent, but you don't catch up to them. You just kind of keep following the tracks. Give me a quick perception check, everybody.
Including Dorian?
Yes.
Yeah, my boy. My. Malin with a 28.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see all.
I got a nat
Active
one.
perception. Nat 20. Let's go.
No shot, motherfucker. Nobody likes you.
Shot!
Between Dorian and Malin, they're able to realize that they can hear some like chatter coming from up ahead. It almost sounds like somebody just like shouted at somebody else in anger or said something, and like there might have been a quick verbal disagreement way up ahead. But they're able to catch wind of that and realize that that's probably where the orcs are, and you should probably all be quiet as you approach.
Melon will sort of like hold out the hand, crouch down, motion for the others to do the same. Oh, be stealthy.
Palace looks down at you. Me crouch. Like that's gonna do any good. You don't say it, she's giving me the look of.
Who has some pretty shitty stealth out of everyone here?
Probably the two biggins.
Two biggins.
I don't have a negative, but that's about it.
I have a +1 in it, and that's it.
Okay. You know what? The +0 gets it. Here, Flowers, take a bardic inspiration.
Makeshift.
Yes.
I would like to use Dorian's chimeric creation and get him quite close to figure out exactly where they are.
Gotcha.
That's a D8.
Can we change color to match the surroundings? Give its advantage in dexterity stealth checks. Yeah, roll for stealth.
Hell yeah. Advantage. That will be
it
a
says
16.
I can decide
Nice.
after the roll. Cool.
He makes his way closer towards where he heard the noise come from, and he reaches an area that seems to be some raised ground, where he can tell based on hearing that there must be like and he manages to keep himself pretty low profile.
Mhm.
He hears what seems to be some more chatter that's being kept a little bit more hushed, but it clearly sounds like the voices of orcs up ahead, very deep, very grunty,
Okay.
and there's probably like 3 of them up on the high ground, right where he spotted them.
Mm. Okay. Well, I would like to use. Give me 1 second, because I'm not going to actually cast it. But I'm dropping this in chat just so you can see where I'm pulling this from, and it's not out of my ass. When my familiar is within 100 feet of you, I can communicate with it telepathically, and as an action, I can see through Dorian's eyes and hear what it hears. But I myself will go deaf and blind during the time I do this. I would like to use that action, and I would like to see what he sees and hear what he hears.
You do that.
There it is!
Go ahead.
It's on the line!
And when you do that, this you're able to see exactly what's going on. And he goes, and you can hear the chatter. You can't see them just yet. It seems Dorian knows that if he gets a little too close, he might get spotted or heard.
Mm-hmm.
But you do hear what sounds to be the chatter of like 2, maybe 3 orcs. It's a little hard to tell from this position.
Okay. I will whisper and quietly relay that to Soldier, since I'm standing close to him.
Nice. You relay that.
So
I do
close.
that.
Not quite, though.
Nope.
Glass but no cigar.
How many have we set? And then catch that
3.
part. 3.
Take on 3. I took on 3, no problem.
Took on 2. Oh, wait, I can't hear you. Never mind.
That's what I mean.
Never mind. I take that back. I pull my one whoopsie move.
Took on 2.
Yeah, didn't that's yes. So
Should be doable.
Yes, now when you got some extra fire support.
exactly.
Be lucky
Episode
Ness can't
now.
hear you. Fire support.
Yeah.
Alright, so we sneak up on them, or do we just like she will tap on Nezran's hand to get her to get in the brainstorm.
Get out of the Mind
Let's-
Palace.
Let's
Yeah.
sneak up as far as we can.
Yes.
I will quit using the action, and I will telepathically tell Dorian to stay there and stay hidden.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Everybody, as you approach, give me a stealth check at advantage.
All right.
Give me a second. I kind of hit the exit button by accident when I was trying to close a different tab. So
I am
You have,
going to be
plus-
rolling the 1d8.
Yeah.
I can choose after the d20 roll.
Yes, you can, but before the result is announced. So as long as the DM isn't too zealous in declaring the results, things usually go about
Why
good.
did I roll it twice? And just take the first one. It's an 18 total.
Gotcha. Let's see here.
can either one of you two roll for me, please? Because
Yeah, I got it.
I accidentally closed it. I didn't mean to when I was closing a different
Yeah.
tab, and it's now
Ooh.
just giving me a black screen.
Makes sense. Makes
Uh,
sense.
Delete everything behind the slash up top.
Hmm?
In the URL, delete everything behind the slash, and it should get you back to the login page.
The silence.
Did you get it?
Sentence. Did it work?
No. I mean, it did get me back to the login page, but now the purple's blacked out. I can't click it.
No.
I can kick the player. Try it.
There you go.
Anything?
It takes up a moment
Okay.
to load it.
Yeah.
Look at my man.
Hell
What's
yeah,
so
we got
fucking
some.
face?
We got some good stealth.
I am the hidden.
Okay.
Is there a hidden? Ah, alright. Well, he hidden in the bushes.
Nice. So, as you approach, let me move you all to. Actually, you're already on it. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't looking high enough up.
Hmm.
So, as you approach, you now know the position of the orcs, and you all got advantage on your stealth check, by the way.
Oh, that's that. I know things, and it's still a 12.
Hey, Alice, roll them on more, Alice.
Oh,
For, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I got it. Alright,
Okay, good. Yeah.
it.
Hey, look at that.
Cool. So I'm just the old woman creaking and crackling on my way to the fucking old folks' home. Cool.
I mean, to be fair, I only rolled one above you, so.
So we're the old bitches going and creaking
You're
and
the
cracking to the old
humans.
folks' home. Yeah, we're the humans. SMH.
And so, as you approach, you are not stealthy enough to get a surprise round, but you are stealthy enough that you manage to make it to them without them surprising you.
Fuck
So, you can all move your tokens to about no closer than Wayland is right here.
yeah. Okay. So no closer than
Gotcha.
Wayland. Got it.
Then I
So
will.
what's that distance? That's within. Is that 50 feet?
That's
Yeah,
30.
within 50 feet of the target. Oh, 30 feet. So yeah, you can move within 30 feet of the targets.
I am perfectly happy just here.
I'm gonna smack.
Would it be possible to stealthily climb on top of the tree? Just because it's funny.
This tree stump? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can climb up there. You don't have to roll more stealth. You can just do that to
Hell
get
yeah.
to higher
Thank you.
ground than them.
Yes.
Finally.
Yay!
Uh,
Yasha,
Purple said finally.
You gonna put your boy a little closer?
He is being talked to right now.
I will drag
The
him
mother
forward.
or the father is speaking to him.
Adama.
Wait, sorry, I'm back. Mother.
Nice.
back
Mother-
up a bit, there we go.
Mother, I crave violence.
Also, thank you, Yasha. If the game hadn't loaded for me, I would have been like, okay, somebody streams. I can
Oh,
totally see the screen.
it loaded.
Yeah, I got it finally.
Okay.
Thank you. Technical issues.
We love it.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. So everybody, roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Uh,
Rolling initiative. Da 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 da.
Jesus Christ.
Why are there like 4 versions of that dice? Jeez.
Because makeshift rolled for the NPCs.
Yes.
Let's
Unfortunate.
the additional firepower. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait,
Hey, I'm here, aren't I?
He's here. He's not queer, but he is an ally.
Hell
I
yeah.
actually got a decent roll for once instead of being at the lower end of it.
Hell yeah.
Good job. So, everybody, you spot these kind of grayish, greenish orcs that sort of resemble flowers. And they look quite a bit like the orcs you already fought. Begin combat.
Alright.
Malin, you have the high
What the
ground
fuck?
and you see these orcs.
I cast upon thee fucking lightning.
fucking lightning. I've never heard of that spell.
Singing in the dead, have you told 6 Swedish? Yeah, so I can be clouded. But yes, each creature within a. Oh yeah, and I choose the point right in the middle of the people, so right there.
I'll say they can just barely tag all of them.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Nice.
Since that's kind of the Baldur's Gate 3 rules of like, if you can just get that one pixel on them, then yeah. I'll say this counts as 5 feet.
Hell yeah!
range.
Thank you.
So they all have to make dexterity saving throws, right?
Yes.
DC 16.
Starting with main guy, normal.
Ooh.
Failed. Send the right guy. Also failed.
Ooh.
You can select all of them and click on the button.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice. Well, too late now because I'm already on.
I mean,
third.
yeah, too late now, but
Oh, they all very much failed.
Ooh. Roll the
Okay.
damage, bitch.
So.
Hell yeah,
You got
16 to each.
Nice.
Splat. Ouchie. Wow, that's very streamlined.
Fuck you, three in particular.
fuck that one guy in particular.
Fuck those 3 guys in particular.
Yeah. And bonus
Thinking they could
action,
go on a
she'll
walk
just
in
call
nature.
over. Like, you guys got this. That's it.
You do that, although that doesn't cost your bonus action. That's just like a free item interaction, if anything.
Yeah.
And now it is. Let me click I forgot to click begin combat and Waylon's turn. Waylon will see lightning shoot down from the sky and think, "Ah, shit," and then he's gonna go. 1,
Oh shit,
2.
Zeus.
Yeah. What's his? He can move. I'll move him a little ways, like over here. So move like way down here. You said this was raised ground. Does he have line of sight on any of these guys?
I mean, it's raised ground, man. I don't know. That's up to you. You're the DM.
Yeah. I'll give him disadvantage on this because he can see them. But they're just
You
in
can
a
give
hard
him-
spot to hit.
You can give them +2 to their advantage instead of straight up disadvantage.
Yeah, it's like half cover.
I mean, I
Yeah.
would say a third. not half.
Third cover, sure.
So let's see if he can hit them. I didn't target anything.
That doesn't matter.
He got a 1, and that shit did not hit anything. He like hit the dirt in front of the orcs. Now he's gonna try again and use multi-attack to shoot this one. Holy crap, did he make it? No, he didn't.
Oh, sweetie. Why don't you leave this to the adults?
And he shoots another arrow, and it just kind of like plinks off like, or no, it doesn't plink off him. He's not wearing metal armor. It just lands like just over the shoulder of the orc. He turns his attention towards Wayland, and that's going to be Wayland's turn. It is now Alice's turn.
Okay. She is going to. Hold on. Where? Is there like a specific way you have to get up to this, or is it you
Over
can get
here.
up from either end? Over there. Okay. Thank you. She is going to move. Yeah, she's gonna move there. Hope I got that. No, I cannot. I'm colliding through a wall apparently. Oh, do you have to go all the way around?
No. It opens about right here. To right here, it's open.
Ah.
Like a little horseshoe.
Ah. She's gonna move that far. And then she's going. Can she move any closer? Because it's 30. Yeah, she can. Get closer. There. And she's going to rage.
Rage!
Or shoot again.
Rage against the
I
machine.
would like rage.
I'd like to rage.
Agree.
I would like to rage Shadow Legends.
No!
Rage. I don't think any of my friends are in the. Can it just load in the storm area? But I am, so I get a. Where's the tundrum? I need to streamline this a bit more on her sheet. Where is the? Oh, there it is. I'm fucking clown. I can find it. I gain 3 temporary hit points from this.
Okay.
And she is going to Great Axe swing at this first one right there.
Nice. Give me an attack roll.
Oh my god, my brain is hurting. Fine, normal.
Yeah, it's a miss.
I'm reckless. Can I reckless that?
Yep, you can. You get to decide after you roll the first one. House rules.
Yeah. Or she's gonna do a reckless attack. Please, for love of God. That's a
Hey,
22.
that's a hit.
Okay. Damage. Normal. I don't. is
Nice.
it- Hold on. And the rage isn't even actually active in the sheet. Every fucking time, I swear.
Oof. But that is a hit for 10 points of damage on this guy.
Eesh.
Apply.
Should be 12.
12
Yeah.
points?
Rage
Yeah,
damage.
Oh, from
rage
the
wasn't
bonus.
active.
Yeah.
Let me... A little bit extra.
-2.
Yeah, -2.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. It is now the orc who looks slightly different from the other 2 orcs' turn. And he goes, "Oh, you damn fools, you led them right to us." And he got that underbite. And he takes a swing at Alice.
How
For...
about you do that at disadvantage for me instead? I can still.
Oh no. Dang. He goes for an attack at disadvantage.
Wait, she reckless.
Oh, true. So he does another attack at disadvantage when we take the higher of the 2 that are both at disadvantage.
Well, sure. Sure.
9. I found this funnier. Does a 9 hit purple?
No.
He's a bit too distracted by the fact that he just got an axe swung at
That's
him
it
to
for
aim properly.
Billions of mathematicians suddenly cried out and were silenced.
Even I heard the
this
call
one.
and I'm stupid.
Hey, this red, take advantage on your next D20 roll.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
okay. Thanks, baby.
Of course.
Oh my
So-
god, the 2 of you don't fucking flirt right now. You're in the fight.
I'm eating a pizza. I don't know what y'all are on.
That's let me check his abilities real quick. Oh, he has multi-attack. So he's going
Don't
to take
do that
another
math
swing.
bullshit again.
This one
Is
at
he going-
advantage.
Yep. Just regular advantage this time though. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Oof.
You take 7 damage.
Don't
Oh, wait.
you take 11?
It's reduced a little bit, yeah. Do you want to apply it? Do you want me to apply it? I'll go ahead and apply it. There you go.
Yes, please.
You take 5 damage.
I confused, but okay.
And that is the end of his turn. It's now one of the Orc Warrior's turns.
Oh boy.
This one on the right specifically. And since he's only really noticed that Alice is here, he's going to walk up next to her,
Don't worry, baby. I'm
And-
coming for you.
take a swing
On
with his
screen.
great axe.
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh my. And he's at advantage. Does 19 hit?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Don't die.
And he deals 7 damage. And if I'm not mistaken, he also has multi-attack.
That's so cute.
He does. So he's going to take another attack.
Afraid of the D&D lords, please. No, they didn't.
19.
It hits a hit.
Dealing 6 damage. You got some value out of the rage damage reduction, though.
Uh-huh.
Alright. And now that is the end of his turn. Flowers.
Go get him.
Go get him, boy. I would like to. You fucking. This attempted movement collides with at least one wall. Thank you. I don't even know which wall I collide with. Anyway, I would also like to rage.
Nice. You rage.
Okay, apply that. That should not be 8 rounds, that should be 10. But fuck it. Yeah, something about that's weird. Fuck it. As again, his head turns into that of a wild boar. Or a warthog, as one might say. Actually, no, that is 2 different species. I always use warthog. It goes to warthog.
you mean a warthog?
Fucking what?
Look at
I am going to shoot you. Anyway, I'm gonna pop out that great axe. And since I'm already flanking him, I'm not going to reckless attack.
Gotcha.
Because that already gives advantage. Does a 23 hit?
That hits.
Good. For 15 damage, multi-attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
For another
Hi.
7 damage. So for a total of 22.
Ouchie.
Ouchie wouchie.
Hoochie mama.
Bonus action movement. Yep, that's my turn.
Nice.
Nice.
Nezrin, it's your turn.
Hey, baby. Alright. You know what it's time for? My last 3rd level spell slot. Let's go! There's my action. Alright, so now I have a big ol' fucking... Hold on. It is, I can't read, 15 feet. That big. Right around me. So a bunch of creepy, green, spooky spirits float up out of the ground and start whirling around me. And then I am going to... How much? I have 30 feet of movement? Yes, so I
Yeah,
can go
30
right
feet.
behind flowers. I'm gonna go right behind flowers. And let me just move my template here. That means all of them need to make me a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Death Mommy is on the way to save.
You bet your
Oh
ass I am.
boy. Can I just
Peach
control
in
click
hand.
or shift click? Nice, I can. And hit that button. Did it work? Oh, it was only one of them.
Sad.
Is this... Nope, that just did the same thing. I'll just count that for the other Orc Warrior, because there was a thing popped up.
Sure.
And...
So which one makes
That one made it. The main guy made it.
So this one, Rugar.
Yep.
Alright. The other two will take the full... Jesus, fuck, that's low. They will take the full 8 damage. He will take 4 damage.
Gotcha.
It was a low-ass roll for Spirit Guardians. Jesus. Do I have anything that is bonus action? I do fucking not. I mean, I have healing word, but eh. Alice, you'll live a little bit longer. It'll be fine. Alright. That will be the end of my turn.
Gotcha. And Timothy, it's your turn.
Nope, it's your Orc Warrior's turn, buddy.
Oh,
He
never
doesn't need to
mind.
know that.
Sorry, I clicked
You'll
the button and I was
live,
like,
fire support.
alright. And so this orc goes, oh god, it's that one. Not him. And he runs up to Vezerin. He has a look of fear in his eyes, but it doesn't seem to be at you. And he's going to take a swing at you. With his
Oh,
big
no.
old axe as well.
How terrible.
It's 18 hit.
Yeah, it fucking hits.
I believe in you.
Oh, yikes.
Oof.
Hey.
Do you want to apply the damage? You want me to apply it?
I'm trying. It's... Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Hold on. Apply the damage, please. Thank you. Yep. Alright. Yee. That is not... Motherfucker, why did it take... hold on. The damage is being funky. That is... Why did I just open Task Manager while looking for a calculator? Prior!
You got some tasks and it involves killing things.
Apparently. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'll be all right. It'll be fine. Don't worry, kids. It'll be fine as long as I don't get fucking hit again. Let me make that concentration.
And that's the start of his turn. Does he take the damage from your aura again?
Yeah. At the end of his turn.
At the end. It's start.
Oh, it is the start. So yes, he does. Hold on. He has to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. Do it.
Gotcha. Let me just
That's
scroll
his
up a
turn
little
there.
bit. Wisdom
people
saving
don't-
throw.
Don't forget your Constitution saving.
Yeah,
throw.
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to click the button. It's not working. Haha! Fuck you. First of all, since this is at the start of his turn, it hasn't happened yet. First of all, damage. Jesus fuck. Not rolling very well. He takes 11 damage.
Ouchie.
Cool. And now I have to roll DC 10 concentration. If it'll fucking let me do that. Oh,
Nice.
that could have gone really bad. I succeed and I keep Spirit Guardians up. Whew.
Nice. Time for him to hit you again.
Oh, fuck.
And they've hit like every attack so far. Did 13 hit?
Fuck you, it does not! Also, Dorian was supposed to go on my turn. He takes the dash action and runs over here.
And the sizzle of necrotic pain, it causes him to miss his next swing, and you kind of able to easily dodge to the side of it as he brings it down over on your like left side and misses.
Cool.
And that's the end of that orc's turn. Tim, it's your turn.
Come on, firepower.
Ooh.
I am flinching at pain.
Yes!
Skill issue.
She's disabled, you motherfucker.
He's gonna approach since they are seem to want to stick in melee. So that's good. We're just gonna. I'm gonna need some saving throws from these guys real quick. Hold on, let me just the fuck are you? Slow. It's 6 creatures of my choice. So I'm going to choose the 3 orcs.
Uh-huh.
This one?
And there's 4 orcs. What?
I am one.
Oh well.
I know.
Let me rephrase it. The
The
3
three
enemy
orcs. Yeah.
Yeah. And he says as he pulls out the wand and does the movements. The snail always loses against the hare. So yeah, wisdom saving throws, DC 14, or else they'll be fucked.
Nice.
Whoa, fuck be upon ye.
So they all have to make a
Wisdom
wisdom save throw?
Yes.
Quick question. If I click them all with shift click, does that select them all at the same time? I tried to do that
Yes.
before.
It should.
It selects them.
Gotcha. And a wisdom saving throw. Normal. See, it only did the one. I don't know what's going on. And that brings
Weird.
up another window for me.
Just click for the windows. Just normal.
They all
Oh.
fail. Holy
Worked, yeah.
shit. So all their speed is halved. They take a -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws. And they can't use reactions on their turn. On their turn,
Oh
they have
my.
to choose between an action or a bonus action, not both.
Oh,
They can also only attack once.
Yes, it can't make more than one melee or ranged weapon attack. One melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Oh, that's big.
Yes, it is. It makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So there's that. But I am not done yet. Alice, take a bardic inspire. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this differently because I have unsettling words. So he looks to one of the orcs. We'll go with Ragnarok or whatever. Fuck Rugar.
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 And yeah, I don't have anything prepared, so he just says, "I'll shit ton of curses and like literally curses, like may your bloodline fall with you, like that sort of thing."
my lord.
So expend a bardic inspiration, and it must subtract this roll, this number, from its next. What was that? D20. Next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn. So it needs to subtract a 2.
Hi.
Nice.
So yeah, hit him with dexterity saving throws, guys.
Yeah, got it.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. It is now back to the top with Malin.
Yeah. So, is there any way I can set my voice?
Lightning.
Send the lightning over there, so it theoretically hits the 2 guys, but not Nezrin? Like,
I'll
not
allow that.
aligned to any square?
No, you can only hit one of them without hitting Nesrin.
I'll allow it since I allowed for you to hit the 3 before. Yeah, no, Nezrin's too close. I'm gonna say you have to pick one of them.
Sorry, baby.
It's okay. So, Rugar is getting fucked. Please do me another dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
He has a -4 to this.
Yup.
Can you post the spell?
Can I just put you back in?
Yep, if you deselect the other things, it will not consume a spell slot and not override your concentration.
Oh yeah, that. Da, ba, 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 ba. There you go.
Nice.
And you can pop that window
He's
out if you want.
Is he at disadvantage for this?
He has
No,
a -6?
-4.
-4.
Oh, yeah.
2 from slow and 2 from unsettling words.
Gotcha. Oh, he failed.
Get fucked, Bucko!
Massively.
So.
Wow. You strike, I don't know, the tip of his dong. He took a lot of damage.
Lightning rod!
To the PP! Jesus, he's gonna go fucking down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Call Lightning is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of
really
damage.
And then as a bonus action, I shall shout out. Alice, honey, you're doing great! And, do that. Yes.
Who do you heal?
Alice.
Gotcha.
And that is. Oh, that is already that. Yeah, that is 8 points of healing to Alice.
Nice. I applied that healing. And, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Alright. It is now Waylon's turn. Who is going to move?
Actually hit something this
See.
time, bitch.
Oh my god. Being so mean to him.
Yeah.
He's gonna move down to right here. He's gonna knock his bow, and he's gonna try and hit this orc warrior right here. Come
Don't
on,
forget
show me
that
your...
Orc Warrior has a -2 to AC.
Ooh, nice.
Slow as a bitch. Oh, he doesn't need it!
Oh,
No.
baby.
Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
Nezrin's words really spoke to him.
I didn't actually say that. I would have used the British accent.
And he deals 16 damage with a single arrow. Like, pinning an arrow right through, like, the joint of his shoulder. And it seems like it really hurt him. He then knocks another arrow. Oh my lord, that was almost another 20.
Hell yeah.
But it wasn't 20. And he hits him again. Dealing regular damage this time. Just 4. Yeah. This one just like hits him, just like skims past him this time. And that's Waylon's turn. And Alice is currently preoccupied, because Purple is currently preoccupied. So I'm just going to say they hit this orc who is standing on the right with their great axe.
She
And
has
they're gonna-
advantage.
Oh yeah. That's a hit. Damage.
Oh,
Maximum
sweet
damage.
buddy.
Hell yeah.
Deal 17 damage to them. Holy crap.
Good damage rolls today.
Yeah. And they're probably also going to multi-attack. So, where's that great axe? There it is. Whoop-pow. They got a 20.
Nice.
They weren't here for 2 max rolls.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, Purple. Forgive me. I'm blessing your rolls because I love you. And damage. Crit hit. Dealing 19 damage to this orc.
Jesus
Hell, be more
Christ.
than the regular damage. Fuck.
And that's gonna be Alice's turn.
Smack.
Then Rugar going, oh, fine then. If we're to die to that abomination, let it be so. And he reels back his axe, and he like hucks it over towards flowers in an attempt to hit them, like desperately.
Only one attack.
Yep. And does a 21 hit?
Yes, sir.
Purple, you missed it. You almost killed one of the orcs.
Oh, nice.
You max rolled your damage, then you crit, and dealt basically the same amount of damage again.
Okay.
Yeah, and like you almost dealt 40 damage on your turn to like this one orc.
Oh, God damn it, Grandma wanted to order pizza. Damn it.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. We're all having pizza tonight.
Yeah.
And he deals
That's funny.
14 damage to you, Flowers.
Nice.
He tries to, but he only deals 7. Did you already apply the damage?
Oh, that was the full damage. But, yep.
Word. And the axe just kind of like skims across your arm and lands like right behind you, right there. And that's his turn since he can't do anything else because of this stuff he's standing in.
Yeah.
The second orc warrior.
Make
Yeah.
Ruger roll a wisdom saving throw against Slow.
Oh, I just remembered. He's still in the aura.
Indeed,
No, it's
he
not
fucking
that-
is.
Wow.
It's not that he's in the aura. It's just that it's on them now.
No, he's in
Hi.
Nezrin's
Spirit
aura.
Guardians.
Oh, there's that too.
Yeah, you might want to
Also,
roll that
it's
for
two
him,
wisdom
buddy.
saving throws.
This is almost certainly going to kill him. I think it's guaranteed.
Yeah,
But just for
do
the
it.
sake of the story, he's still going to have thrown that axe. Can you post
Sure.
Spirit Guardian chat?
I can indeed. Let me. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. I'm not consuming spell and I'm not ending my concentration. Just do the fucking thing. There you go, buddy. DC 15 wisdom saving throw. If you please.
Oh,
Fuck. Well,
He
he's
makes it.
he's still probably gonna die from this half damage. Please. Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
14 damage, baby.
Describe how
Or,
you
no,
kill
7
the
damage.
unique looking one.
Ruger?
Yeah.
The spirits that float around Nezrin kind of wrap around him and envelop him and like enter in through some of his orifices, and he just eyes like roll back in his head and he just falls over dead.
And he falls to the ground.
Thank you.
The other orc, now seeing that, looks at that and thinks, and he is stricken with fear,
Good. He's about
but
to be even worse.
maintains his resolve, and he tries to like hit Flowers in an attempt to strike the creature he fears.
He also has to do wisdom saves against Spirit Guardians.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right. First, watch this kill him, and it's gonna be like that scene in Endgame where they watch
Mhm.
everybody around them get Thanos snapped.
Please.
He makes it.
Please. Come on. High roll. That is 6 damage. Does that kill him? Nah, not yet.
Nope.
So
he
close.
He still has a bit of health,
So close.
and he is going to take a swing at Flowers. He's in a bit of a panic, and he fucks that up. And that's his only attack, because he's in the goop, right?
Because he's slowed by my magic. Do make him roll a wisdom saving throw to see if he breaks free from it or not.
Gotcha.
You know how, like in anime or something, when the character is very, very depressed, there's just these streaks of like these lines across their forehead and eyes, and they're sort of hunched over a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine the slow spell looks. But yeah,
Does 10 break them free?
He fails. It's a 14.
Damn. Flowers, it's now your turn.
Chop chop, motherfucker.
And him.
Wow, the duality of man right there.
A nat 20 and a nat 1. Fucking hell, thanks for advantage flanking. Obviously, this guy.
Quack.
You're
quack,
gonna
ow,
kill him,
quack.
but let's just see that damage anyway.
22 damage.
Hell yeah.
Describe to me how you absolutely eviscerate this orc.
I would like to cleave from the top of his head down to below his shoulder.
Hell
Completely
yeah.
through
Like-
the body.
Directly down the middle, or like cutting across?
Cutting across.
Oh, okay, so you're beheading him?
About leaving half of his jaw essentially still there, like cleaving it top to bottom in half, but taking his entire upper left shoulder with him.
Oh, okay. You do that.
Got it.
Wah.
And he slumps to the ground, a bloodied mess, completely collapsed and motionless.
Oh, hell yeah. Nezrin, would you say that you are willing to not be in front of the only orc left standing?
Which one?
Nah.
only
Yes,
enemy.
I would be willing, especially after getting hit hard.
I
We
enjoy
switching?
that.
We switching?
We switching places.
All right,
and
bet, bitch.
let me roll that 1d6 and give myself that AC. That is +5 to my AC this round. That means I have 18 instead of 30.
Oh my.
As I think that's a bonus action. Not even. That's just 5 feet of movement. Cool. Chop chop again, motherfucker. And I may as well reckless this.
Oh yeah.
23
That's
to
a
hit.
You got him?
Schmack.
Aw.
Mid damage.
Bit of a contrast.
The
Curling for
one just like
20.
wobbled in, just like, hi, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, my guy.
Ran out of good crits, so I gave you the other one.
We gotta balance you out.
Yeah?
Fair, fair.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Nezrin, it's your turn.
You bet your
still
sweet
have-
fucking bippy it is.
You still have advantage from the silvery barbs.
I do. That's why I'm going to use a spell attack. A shit ass. You ever heard of the spell called Rack?
Back.
Back?
Oh, it's fucking concentration. Never mind. I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a filthy fucking liar. Anyway, guiding bolt.
Hey, there we go.
Bitch. You said I have advantage, correct?
Yes, silvery
Nice.
barbs.
Lovely. Thank you, Silvery Barbs. Fucking good. 19. Does that hit?
A 19 on this guy does hit.
Fuck yeah. Get absolutely shreked. 11 damage.
Oh yeah.
And he takes 11 damage.
Yep. And the next attack against him will have advantage.
Nice.
Anyway, that's the end of my turn and the start of his. Don't forget...
Oh boy.
Smiles! DC 15 wisdom saving throw, you fucking nerd. I'm talking to the orc, not you.
He doesn't
Get-
make it.
Absolutely
Whoa.
cucked. 11 damage again.
And that sizzles into his open wounds.
Good.
He's looking frightened, to say the least.
Fucking good.
Good.
But now that he has seen that occur, he still has not lost his resolve, and he tries to take a swing at the creature before him. Tell me,
Advantage.
does oh, with advantage. I was about to say, does a fucking 4 hit? Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
-2.
Still
18.
does. Barely does.
No, wait, sorry. No, it's not -2. I'm stupid. It's 20.
Either way, it hits.
Gotcha. He's gonna go for some damage. 20.
Good
Holy
thing I
crap.
have rage.
Did you already apply the damage to you?
Yep.
Nice. Thank you. And now, that's the only thing you can do, because I'm pretty sure he's still slowed, right?
Yep. The wisdom saving throw from him. DC 14 to break free from the slow.
Oh, yeah. He needs to... Let's see here. Eh.
He fails.
He definitely failed that. All right. It is now Tim's turn.
Do I hit him with a firebolt?
Fireball.
You're kind of behind everyone at the moment.
You know what? I'm gonna move over here. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, wait, chat. There we go. So now I'm not shooting behind Nesrin.
That would be very nice. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Fucking dragon's breath, bitch.
Firebolt.
23. I think that hits.
That's a hit, yeah.
That's 5 fire damage.
You deal 5 fire damage to him, but he is not dead.
That's fine. I've done my part.
He's barely hanging on.
Let's go,
Malin,
Malin.
it's now your turn. What do you want to do?
Lightning his balls.
Yeah. She's going to make her way, like, hop. Can oh, that's the rule of fuck. Gonna hop her way. Oh, never mind, I can. But hop
me
her way
a-
down from the stump.
I'll just do that for you. Give me a perception check as you do that.
Oh. Okay. Oh shit. 10?
You have really high perception.
Yeah.
The stump felt a little weird, a little bit hollow as you jumped off of it.
I'll note that in the back of my mind. And then, like, calling down lightning from the sky, just bring a fist down. Lightning on that orc.
Gotcha.
So, DC 16 saving throw, please. Dex.
Can you put that spell in the chat? Because I don't want to go looking for it. I have to scroll up real high.
There you go.
There we go.
He has to move his scrolling finger a little bit more than usual.
He still has disadvantage, right?
-2.
-2 on dex saves, okay.
Slow isn't that good. Come on now.
Yeah.
So, you know that really famous scene in Independence Day where, like, the building, the White House gets blown up by UFO? Roll me some damage. That's almost maximum. Yeah, you call down some lightning on him, and it sends him to the Shadow Realm. Describe to me how it looks when you do it.
Just basically strikes down. He basically just instantly chars. Not meat char, but like charcoal. And sort of starts to crumble, and the rest of him flops over. And then as a bonus action, healing word on Nesrin as she bounds over.
Nice. Yeah, you just vaporize that dude, and combat is now over.
Hell, oh
Way.
yeah.
May I suggest a piss break?
Yes.
I can find where my fucking mouse went.
Piss.
It is time to piss!
Piss.
They're making strange noises at me. Hello, welcome back. We are the Backstreet
Ah,
Boys.
Wave cheesy bread at
Backstreet
you.
So you have
Anyway,
thoroughly eviscerated these 3 orcs in the woods.
How much of Rugar's body is left? Oh,
He got struck by lightning, right? Or no, he got like sizzled.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think Rugar got spirited.
He is recognizable, but a lot of his body has injuries and lesions on it.
I will stop raging, and my head will return to normal. Sorrel will move forward, look down at him. I'd say you've fallen far, but that doesn't mean that you've been anywhere at all. I'll raise my axe and chuck it into his head and leave it there.
You do that,
I'm going.
and
I'm going to go sit over here. Pardon me.
as you do that, you feel this kind of like ache in your hands. Maybe it's just the force with which you just brought down that axe, but like it almost feels like there's an itch in your hand that's like pulling it.
I'll look over to the axe.
Yeah, that axe that's in the ground over there, and it almost feels like it's calling to you, like it wants to be held.
Wants to be mine.
2 rages in one day. Need to sit down.
Do you reach for the axe?
Give me the axe, brother.
As you reach down for the axe, it shoots up out of the ground, and its handle thrusts itself into your palm. And there's like this little. What the? Oh, you healed somebody.
It was me. My bad.
And like a small spike, like a sharp edge on the axe, like cuts your palm and deals 1d4 damage to you.
Fuck yeah.
You now have the. I guess we'll just call it for now the Blood Axe of Returning. But you can give it a name if you want.
I'll keep that name for now. Can I equip that to myself?
You should. It should be in your inventory right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me equip that. Let me get rid of my great axe, because I poked it away. Thank you. Delete.
Oh, quite the gruesome sight.
Indeed. By the way, Briar, those healing points are for you.
Yep. You heal her. She sits up against the stump. Dorian comes over and puts both paws in her lap and just lays his head on her lap for a bit.
Aww.
He's being a therapy puppy.
A
Yeah.
therapy yeen.
Yeah.
Yeen.
Yeen.
Alice, are you okay?
2 rages one day. Too much adrenaline to head.
Well, if that is the last of them, he looks to Flowers. For now, at least, right?
He looks around. Is there any signs of there being more than the 5 that we've seen?
Nope. Nothing to indicate a larger population.
At least here. So yes, for now we are fine.
All right.
But I need to sit down. Whew.
Yeah, do relax.
Alright. You'll sit up against that tree. She will also touch Soldier's elbow and give him that much HP. And then run over
nice.
to Alice. You also got hit, right?
Yeah.
How hurt is Alice? Like, I cannot see.
Half. About approximately.
But
Because she did
You're gonna
get
have to
healed.
speak up and speak closer to your mic, sweetheart.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm still figuring out half.
Fuck it. You're getting third slotted. Oh,
Nice.
get that fucking healing, man.
Wow.
God damn.
That's max.
Jesus
Dang.
Christ.
I got
Hey.
some magic hands, man.
I'm sure you do, baby.
What
Oh.
combat?
She just kissed your boo boos better. And it
Alice
worked.
just goes, damn, that shit kicks in fast. Whew.
Well, yes, it's magic, of course. But if you do have any more permanent eggs, do tell me.
Will do. I'm fine. Adrenaline hitting the head, and it's kind of like a hangover. You know, when you hit your high, then you hit your low. It's like you just
Yes, I'm quite used to the adrenaline. It's just a hunt thing for me.
Yeah, I try to avoid doing more than one. Really, rages.
Fair enough, fair enough. Anyone else got hurt?
No, I'm quite fine.
Yes. Wayland, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm more surprised at the sight. It's
The sight?
there's a bunch of mutilated bodies here.
Oh, darling, sit down by the tree. You don't need to look at that.
Right. Excuse me. Flowers? And he'll just stand over here and lean up against this stump.
Well then. Do you think we'll need to report this to the guards as well?
This happened outside of the city. I'd rather not involve myself with more police work today.
I see. Damn,
Like
that
to
was
go
really
home?
finicky.
Have a nice tea.
Before that,
Oh, dear God, what?
it's nothing bad, I hope. She will go over to the tree and sort of knock on it.
I don't think you're gonna find any creatures living in it.
You knock on it, and it sounds kind of hollowed out.
Her ears will twitch and she will grin a bit. It sounds hollow. All the
Just a
sides.
stump.
Exactly.
Aren't stumps usually not hollowed?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Timothy is
Perception.
going to
Investigation.
he's going to cast Enhance Ability on himself. More
Okay.
specifically, Fox's Cunning. And I would like to investigate this for any hinges.
The fox is what now?
The fox is coming!
Ah!
The fox
You're
is
investigating for hinges, or just like
coming.
doing
Secret
an
entrances.
investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you give me a roll.
Get guidance, fool.
Oh, baller. Now I am the one getting guidance. Wow.
As you look around, you can see there's a notably large rock that seems a bit fresh in its position, jammed against the base of the tree.
Well, I think I found it, and he's going to see if he can't find a random branch to help leverage to get that rock away.
Yeah, I'll say you just find a pretty good stick, and you can give me a strength check with a +2 to stick leverage.
Hell yeah. Could you even say athletics?
Sure.
Baller. Stick leverage.
Dumb.
11.
This is a big ass rock. You might need some help with this one.
You tried. Fire support.
Thank you. Hey, I said fire support, not strength support.
I am teasing.
Damn it. Hey, flowers.
You see, I'll look over. Other one, but sure.
Sorry,
Bjorko, could you
soldier.
help?
Yes.
Yes.
I will walk over, put the axe away.
See if you can.
Look at Wayland, who's apparently still shook. Welcome to the field. Walk over.
See if you can't get this huge ass rock out of the way. And he taps it with his staff. Tink tink.
He will attempt to do exactly that.
All right, give me a strength check.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
That guy.
Oh my
Damn
God.
Vietnam. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I'd
Can
given
I
you
reach
guidance.
by that with rage?
Your fingers slip on it a little bit because your hands are a bit sweaty.
Alice,
Yeah,
show
you
him
give it
how
another
women
shot.
do it.
Yeah, let's come over and help.
Get
You
guidance.
rage.
Fuck. Get guidance, do you say?
The one who's doing it next, yes.
Oh,
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
Christ!
Oh, honey!
Well, rage only
It's
lasts one turn because I'm not attacking.
normal
jammed
guy
in
with a
there
stick
real
or a
good.
huge muscular guy with rage, who would win?
Could I try? I just want to see what'll happen. I want to see
Sure.
what happens with the old woman.
Would you mind me helping you?
Fucking go
So,
for it. I'm gonna
older
guidance
woman-
myself, though.
And little
Oh,
girl.
Slippery.
So, do it with advantage.
Okay.
And guidance, yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Please, this would be so funny.
As you kind of examine it a little more closely, and you see that there's like a bit of the rock that's like kind of underneath part of the tree in a way that trying to lift it from the position they were all grabbing it from
Oh.
just kind of catches it on the tree, and you pull it up from like the left side of it, or no, like underneath it in like a weird grip, and it just falls out of place quite quickly.
Like that?
It's a bit heavy, but like, yeah, you move it.
Mhm. She just looks at all three of them. Like that?
Alice didn't do anything here. All she did was go to help, and it's like, I'm gonna look
Yes,
at it.
precisely like that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Behind the rock, you see this ditch filled, like this hollow tree trunk is just filled with a bunch of like varied gold jewelry all piled into it.
Oh my.
Oh, shit.
Well, gods be praised.
Now we do have to report this to the gods, don't we?
Timothy looks around.
I mean, no one saw. It's,
I mean, they probably are items that belong to the dead, but you're not actually thinking of taking them, are you?
What are they going to use it for? Decoration?
Giving it to their next of kin.
I'm pretty sure the next of kin are probably eaten, and how would we even find them anyway?
Fair point.
If those orcs are what we've been told they are, their identities are in the stomachs of those orcs. And I'm sure that anybody who fell victim to all of those guys would be happy to know that their most valuable possessions fell into the hands of a responsible member of the Death Church.
Oh, do not wrap me into this.
or just
Well,
a greedy merchant. I mean, a well-meaning I give up. I don't know. Tim.
Don't do a concentration. Like, okay, can I do a con save to see if Alice just bursts out of laughing at what Malin said?
Sure, give me a con save, DC 10. Can you stifle a laugh?
Nope. I
You
mean,
did.
okay, maybe. Yeah.
I suppose.
You know, keep making your fun little jabs. See where that gets you.
She will look at him, have a bit of a smile, like, "Oh, I know where that's gonna get me." And then just look away, like brushes the fur back down. Yeah,
If it's any consolation, Mr. Magnelius, I do find you rather charming.
Thank you.
What? It's funny. I find him humorous. If not a little
I'm not disagreeing,
reckless.
my-
Most of my jabs come from a
okay.
place of, oh, what's the word? It's a positive feeling.
Adornment.
Oh,
Friendly banter.
no. Friendly banter. Yes, thank you. Oh. Well, these are a nice pair of spectacles. Oh, actually read with these.
I do think we should take these. It'll be helpful for what's coming up next.
At least back to Father Nicholas, and
No.
Alright, so
if
what's
we-
coming up next? You sound like you know what you're doing.
he wants to
Yes.
find a permanent residence that will surely haunt him in his nightmares.
If we are to rub elbows with the upper echelon and find out more and just generally interact with those who would be in the mayoral race, we'll need a permanent residence. I happen to find one that is in disrepair, one that needs to be repaired, and he points at the funds with a stick. That is the repair fund.
Fair enough, I guess.
I suppose you'll be leaving the church then.
Soldier looks over at Malin. And we're
Well, our
really
time-
getting involved.
I
Our
mean,
time's almost up anyway.
we don't need to get involved, but it might be nice. It'd be nice taking a break from all the wandering we've been doing. She'll sort of
He looks at the others, looks to his right to Wayland and Timothy. I can
she
handle
will
being on foot more than with this one.
Is he pointing towards Tim?
Yes,
wait, what did he say?
I can handle being on foot more than this one.
I'm sorry. I've been traveling for 2 decades at this point.
All right, all right.
Both of you.
Listen,
She will try
people.
to stand in between them.
People, please. May I suggest we gather the items, we go back to the Death Church, we have a lovely dinner, I have a cup of tea, and recover from nearly getting my lungs severed. And then tomorrow we discuss the rest of this after I have had a nap. Please.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
I agree. It was nothing.
No.
Sorry. Apparently, going adrenaline spike fucked my speech.
So did that internet dip.
I
I
agree
was
with
gonna
that.
say yours should died anyway. Don't worry about it.
Okay, apparently fuck me.
You're fine now.
Soldier, Ellen,
Yeah.
Yes.
is that agreeable
I,
with you?
She will look at him and we will talk about it, but I would like it, yes.
To go home and nap, or to... You know what?
Oh.
You've already said yes.
Nap, yes.
Mr. Magnelius, Miss
definitely.
Little?
Well, I have to say,
That
I am
sounds good.
very... Yes.
Wonderful. Then let us leave before the mosquitoes start eating at our skin.
Don't worry about them. I'm their healthy snack. Don't you worry about it.
Oh, yeah. You poor thing.
She's saying that with a bit of pain in her voice. I'm like, I don't like being bit by them either, but it's better me than you.
All of
To
your
be fair,
skin
I have a
damage
walking
protections.
mosquito net on top of my head, so...
Yes, and Alice literally is only wearing essentially a bra, so.
Anyway.
What do you think?
All right, so
Post the
you.
first time you met her?
If none of you gather up the gold jewelry and other items like that, I'm just gonna say Waylon picks it up, and you all go back to the Death Church.
Did Tim not gather them?
No, Timothy is.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool.
He's
Back
going
to the
get
Death
a
Church.
While
Let me switch you all. Oh, nice.
while people rest
Alice
the
is
evening.
probably being a bit of a pack mule for Tim. Of like, here, let me just put some. You carry those, please.
Yeah. And while the others rest, Timothy will get a count on exactly what it is in this hoard and how much it's worth.
Yeah. I'm going to take the very simple approach and say much of it needs to be appraised, but at a glance from what you can tell, this is probably enough to buy that property you're looking at and then some.
Yeah, I imagine so. If there are gems in it, I can identify it myself.
Yeah, give me a
Jeweler's check.
give me a 3d4 roll to see how many gems are inside the jewelry.
Oh, 6.
There's a total of 6 finely cut gems mounted within the various jewelry.
Hell yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. And apparently I can just identify gems and determine their values at the glance.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. If you want a monetary value, I can give you one.
Nah.
Later.
I'm just doing this so I can. So
Excuse me.
we have it, like quote
Gotcha.
unquote.
All right. And you all go back to the Death Church. I'm just going to time skip you all back there
Yeah.
and say you are now getting some much needed R&R, taking a bath, taking a nap, eating some snacks, doing whatever you'd like. You haven't long rest yet.
Okay, but it's at least a
But-
short rest, yes?
Yeah, you've definitely gotten a short rest at this point.
Lovely.
And is there anything particular that any of you do before the night approaches? Because there is an event that's going to occur before you all sleep.
Where's Father Nicholas at the moment?
I'll say, depending on when you're looking for him, like when you first get back, he's just going about his chores as usual.
After supper.
After supper, he is probably closing down the church and getting it ready to like lock up for the night.
Okay, so he's like in the main chapel area.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be helping him. I want to say something to him, but I'm not exactly sure how to breach the topic yet.
Gotcha.
Tim does want to try to find Nesrin.
Oh, right, I
Um,
have something for you.
No, cool. So like in towards the late evening, he'd try to find her after being done getting like most of the coin value and the gems and such.
You know what?
Try to find
Yeah.
her.
I'll say she took up graveyard duties for the evening to let Father Nicholas not have to do that. That's what I'll do.
So he'd find you outside then.
Yep, outside in the graveyard.
All right. Then he'd sort of come forward with a light on the very top of his staff, guiding
Magical
his
light
way.
or flame light?
Magical light.
Okay, just checking.
I believe I should be able to have that with either prestidigitation or a minor illusion. Um. Da, 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 da. It'd probably be non-magical drink. No, it probably would need to be some, his lamp.
If it helps, I do have that. So that will also be in the graveyard.
Yeah. So he comes with the lamp that he has. Sister Khan.
Ah, Mr. Magnelis. You feeling all right?
Yes. Why wouldn't I?
We've all been through a harrowing experience. I'm merely
well.
checking in.
Well, thank you. But well, actually, that's sort of why I was looking for you. I promised to share a tale, didn't I?
You did. Oh, right. I also do have your celestial translation, but you found me first, so whenever you feel comfortable.
Yes, there's a reason why I specifically commented on the nature of the establishment. The two murders happened. The butcher shop.
Oh,
It's not the first time I have had a unfortunate run-in with cannibals, specifically related to butchery.
oh,
Uh,
that is
Uh,
actually surprising.
yes. A couple of years ago, I was traveling to and fro across the country, stumbled upon a small little isolated village close to the forests. So, after spending a night relaxing, I was preparing to leave, more specifically, buy leathers and pelts to continue trading with. Well, on my way out, I so happened to be ambushed by 3 gentlemen. I was hit with a spell. I fell asleep, so did Grampus. But after I woke up, I was able to turn the tables on them, making one of their friends fight each other. And well, after the entire thing was sorted, it had shown itself that the butcher would send people to a couple of tanners on the outskirts. On the way there, they would lure someone into their house, and once inside, they would never leave. The butcher would have some more meat to eat with his friends, and the tanners would have some new items to work with.
Hmm.
I worked together with the guard, and thankfully, well, 2 of them was arrested. The third one that attacked me in the night died during the encounter. So I am not as shaken as someone like Waylon was.
Well, I'm glad you are not dead.
Would you believe it? So am I.
Surprising. Very.
I know. But yes, that is what I was referencing to earlier.
Hmm.
Now, about that translation.
Mm-hmm. Makeshift.
Yes.
There was a bit of celestial in book, I think, that was given to Tim.
Indeed.
Yes. And since that is technically my native language, would you give me a TLDR?
Sure.
Thank you.
So the transcript seems to be a like some speaker who's kind of heavily accented, but they are speaking celestial. And
Writing.
based on the text, they're kind of giving this description. I kind of forget how I described book before, but I do kind of remember what it was meant to do. The automatic transcript seems to be from an account of somebody who's got a strange accent.
Hmm.
But as
So they're writing in
the
a
text
dialect
goes
of some
on,
sort?
kind of, it's
Okay.
like the magic just records what they're saying. So if they have an accent,
Okay.
yeah, like there was basically a magic pen writing it down.
Oh, right. Sorry, my mistake. Yes.
Yep. So as the speaker begins, they make it clear that they're talking about some magic, and it does appear to be the curse that he talks about, that draconic mark that he has.
Mm-hmm.
As the text continues, it shows that the speaker seems to be a dragon themselves, who originally speak Celestial. They didn't learn it, it's just native to them. And they describe that there is a way of curing it within the Celestial realm, but it is a pretty well guarded secret amongst his kin.
Okay.
And he's not about to give it to just any interviewer.
Gotcha. Right, the translation. So she'll like put a broom up against like the wall of the church and she'll sit on a stone bench. Essentially, from what I can tell, whoever that transcript the whoever the author was interviewing spoke Celestial natively. However, it is a different accent than mine. I'm thinking it might be mostly draconic. So, essentially, celestial dragon. They can speak celestial. They spoke of the mark, and she like gestures to the side of her neck where it would be if it would, that shit. They spoke of the mark, and you're in luck. There is a way to cure it. Small problem. From at least this specific interview, the way to cure it is in the celestial realm, and it is a closely guarded secret. He wasn't just going to give it to any interviewer, so there you have two options. Find a way into the celestial realm without angering something that can just smite you out of the sky whenever it feels slighted. Or find the celestial dragon.
Well, interesting.
Indeed. A good read.
Interesting. Well, I'm most certainly leagues ahead now than I was some odd 5 years ago.
You've had that for 5 years.
No, a lot longer.
Oh. I can't imagine the pain. My condolences.
No, well, I've gotten used to it.
Doesn't mean it still doesn't hurt.
No. But it's not as a great tragedy as someone dying.
Or as having to have a house.
That
She's-
is equal to death in my...
She's
current
teasing, by the way.
Yeah, he says that and then it says, having that house could be equal to death in my situation. And this is the actions of someone who was in their early 20s.
Can you say that again? I had to adjust my hair.
Having that house is akin to a death sentence for me. And this is the act, and all those children are the actions of a younger me, of some early 20s. High on the amount of power, and he just sort of starts to gesticulate a little bit as he just walks about a little bit. High on power of having more money than he had ever seen in his lifetime up until that point.
I see. Well, it's a good thing you wouldn't be living there alone. Alice, possibly even Soldier, Aelin. You'll be quite safe.
Yes, well, quite safe is not as equal to the assurance of the road.
There are ways of setting up perimeters, things like that. I'm not exactly trained in them, but I'm sure I could research a bit.
These are just normal people.
Yes,
Not
and normal people have a weakness. Every single one of them.
perhaps. Either way, I did some rough calculations with the fund.
Oh?
It'll be enough to buy the property, repair it,
Oh.
and then some. That doesn't take into account the staff that is needed. There's supplies for the staff and
Furniture,
ourselves.
paint,
Precisely.
gardening.
Yep. So, if we are going to do this, I would need to know as soon as possible. Because not to he takes a quick second. Not to besmirch your or their income, but Alice is my employee. And I don't think all of you have the combined income. So it would fall upon my shoulders.
If you want to move into a house, Mr. Magnelius, by all means, discuss that with them.
Oh, you're welcome as well. I hope you know that.
She kind of like blinks a bit.
I thought that invitation was quite obvious.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just. Oh god, this is going to sound terribly droll. I've never lived in a house before. I've always lived in a church. So I guess I just assumed that I would continue living here.
Let me tell you, that size is enough for all of us to have our own rooms. And then some.
My own room. Oh, that's new.
A private space, your own bed, your own wardrobe. Though I'm not sure we can fit in private washrooms. That's something a carpenter will have to. Oh god, so I have to talk to carpenters.
Do you not like carpenters?
Not the easiest to haggle with.
Hmm.
Very salt of the earth kind of people are a bit harder to haggle with than other merchants. Either way. Thank you for the translation.
You're welcome. I'm here if you need something.
Well,
I told you my answer, Mr. Magnelius. Let me get a good read of you before I jump into a bedroll with you.
well, consider that me just checking in then.
Good night, Mr. Magnelius.
Good night, Sister Akan.
She'll
Don't
bow
stay
her
up
head
too late.
respectfully.
Yeah, he'll do the same. And he'll leave the cemetery.
You leave the cemetery.
Got to see a dragon. We got to take a nice little walk in the forest. Today was a good day.
Is Flowers nearby?
He'll probably be
Flowers?
somewhere with Malin.
Oh,
Yeah, they might be out picking flowers.
Oh, that's so
Flowers
cute.
picking
They're
flowers.
so cute. I fucking love flowers.
Yeah, the very big
Um,
dragon indeed.
Sun's starting to get a little low, and
Hey, big guy.
how's
Sun's getting real low.
it's,
Oh my god.
Father Nicholas finishes up closing the church, and it's yeah, there's nobody like really around hanging out in the church anymore. It's all
Just
closed
me.
up. Yeah. and the sun kind of just went down, so you can still read, but it's getting dark out. Is everybody back inside the church?
I guess I can abandon the beauty of the cemetery for the horrifics of the inside.
1 second, there's a spider on my wall. I need to
God
kill it.
fucking damn it!
I want to talk to Dorian.
You want to talk to Dorian?
Yeah, I just want to have a chat with him. He seems like such a handsome, nice little guy.
I mean, he's probably indoors. He does not have to follow Nezrit around all day.
Yes,
He's
I'm
probably like
just-
in the room that Alice stays in, like laying on his back, vibing.
Spider slain.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Kitty would like to talk to
Alice
Dorian.
is probably like.
Monster
Alice
comes
is probably like once in a while give him little rubs, just like.
Oh, right there, to the left. Oh,
No, there you go.
oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh yes.
Ah,
Oh yes.
Hey, don't worry.
Very
I
that's not the
understand the feeling of certain areas needing, help because you can't reach it yourself. So.
Oh, right. This is the first quadrupedal body I've been in about half a century. I'm not quite used to it yet.
are you usually bipedal? Or do you have wings?
No, more legs. More legs than that.
Oh,
Like,
More legs, yes. Harder to get around. It's like trying to stick your head through a bamboo field.
interesting.
Yes, bugs can be quite a thing to deal with when.
Awful fuckers.
transfer.
Yes.
So you're a spirit? Is that?
Yes. Or a spirit. I
Have you?
I don't remember much about my life, so if you ask that, I'm gonna tell you to bugger off. I don't remember much of the living
fair
world.
enough. I mean, have you ever tasted cinnamon buns? Or
What?
rolls?
Oh, that's
What in the measly death god's ass is a cinnamon bun?
Oh, baby, we're gonna have to fix that. Basically, they're these little, like, they look sort of like snails, but not. Yeah, the little, not slugs. The one with the
Wait,
house.
oh, the thing they carry around on their back. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I had a
It's
friend
sort
in
of
the
like
body of a
spirally.
snail once. It was a very big fucking snail.
Big snail.
Very big snail. Very big, very huge. Very gross.
Malin, I think the word you were trying to find was shell.
Oh,
Like
that
shell
might
on
be.
their back.
Yeah, but like the bun looks sort of like their shell, and it's so fluffy, and it tastes like cinnamon. You know what cinnamon tastes?
Oh, it's the bark that grows on a tree, yes?
I mean, yes, but humans have made spices of it, or humanoids.
But they're putting tree bark in their food now.
I mean, they put rocks on their food.
That's true, they do put rocks in their food. Oh, that's fucking weird. Well, do you have one of these cinnamon buns?
Hmm. I'm actually going to go outside and look if. Do you think a bakery has? No, the bakery not gonna have open today.
Oh,
Not
yes,
today.
it's just quite late. They're probably closed up for the night.
Tomorrow I'm going to go out and I'm going to get you one of those cinnamon buns.
I will
Might not
greatly
have much.
appreciate that, Miss Cat, ma'am.
Oh, my name is Malin.
Oh, right. Mayrin, yes.
I mean, you can just call me Cat Lady. That's also fine.
I'll say thank you very much, Miss Cat Lady. Very kind of you.
I fucking love him so much.
Fucking old ass.
Old ass cutie patootie. That's what he is.
He's everyone's favorite geriatric old fart in the nursing home. Holy I'm alright, I'm good.
Hey, do you think?
And after you After you finish saying that, you can hear what seems to be some distant knocks on the church's front door from your room. It's faint, but as your talking dies down, you can kind of hear like the thump 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 off in the distance.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird. It's getting pretty late for visitors.
I should go check on that. If you ladies don't mind. Dorian, you can stay here.
You want company in case it's like the last time?
Actually, yes, that's probably a good idea.
Yep, coming up. She gets to go with it as well.
Well, Dorian, I guess you're coming with us.
Oh, fine, I'm getting up.
If you would like to not walk, you could always be on my back.
Oh,
There's no claws.
It's not a walking, that's a problem. I was quite comfortable. I like laying down.
Okay.
It's fine.
Really is so grumpy, isn't he? All right, come on, before they get impatient. And Nezrin will leave and go to the front door of the church.
You go to the front door of the church, and even as you're walking towards it, you can still hear like once every 30 seconds or so. There's another like 1, 2, 3 knock on it.
Yes,
Impatient
I'm coming.
fucker.
I'm sorry. I'm coming. Hey, keys. Which one? This one. Ah, perfect. She'll like put a key in the lock, unlock the door, open the door. Yes, how may I help you?
As you open the door, you see in front of you a cloaked figure who is really tall. He's like 7 feet tall. And he seems to have part of his mouth covered. Seems like he's trying to stay anonymous.
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
You are that priestess from today in the Colosseum, correct?
She just immediately gets like walls up and is like, okay, this is an enemy. There's no fucking doubt about it, but I'm not going to strike first. May I help you, sir?
Do not be afraid, but this is urgent. May I come in?
She'll like glance over at Alice, make sure Alice has her weapon on her.
Yep, it's on her back.
Fine. And she will step aside and allow the figure to enter. Do not be afraid. No! No! Keep that in your pants,
No.
angels! No!
The
We're not
hulking
traumatizing her
figure
that early!
steps in, and you can hear kind of like a little jingle of probably some sort of jewelry on this guy. But as he steps in and closes the door behind him, he pulls back his hood, and you can see it's 3 pairs of very nicely symmetrical curling golden horns on top of his head.
Uh,
And he pulls down the face mask he was wearing, kind of like a scarf. And you see the face of the humanoid mayor of Pleodoris, Alderic.
oh, it's you.
You sound rather disappointed to see the mayor. Most people don't look that way.
Forgive me, but I don't usually involve myself in politics.
And
That's a
he won't
wise
like it.
decision. It's quite exhausting.
Clearly.
However, charming banter aside, I must know. Earlier today, you are the one who spoke to me in my mind, correct?
Yes, I'm also the one you pushed aside dismissively.
Good. Then that proves that it was you. First and foremost, I'm sorry, but it is inappropriate to ask questions privately with magic.
It
during
wasn't a
public
question,
speech.
sir. It was a notification.
He looks a bit like, yeah.
Still, what was I to do? Incite panic in a Colosseum over a lich being in their presence?
She kind of like rubs the side of her temples, trying to not be snarky. You could have told me to wait backstage and you would meet with me privately, instead of brushing me off. To be honest, I thought you weren't going to do anything about it. Thought I was going to have to deal with it myself.
Listen, it is important for me to know. Why do you know that Rocco is a lich?
She narrows her eyes at him. Her eyes, after focusing on him for just a moment, she kind of like looks to her side at Alice and Maylin. I have personal experiences with liches. They're not hard to detect when you know what you're looking for.
And they basically told us.
He told me.
Oh, sorry.
In confession.
His face goes from confusion. Oh, you say confession?
In confession.
His face goes from confusion to surprise. He goes,
Oh. If you can find it in you, could you tell me what he confessed? I will not force you to break any vow you have.
It's not a vow, it's more of a professional courtesy. The vows I have, you couldn't make me break, sir. Horace, forgive me. He essentially mentioned that he wanted to take you down, and he would do that by running for mayor. He says he's only his ambition. Doesn't remember much about his living life.
Aldrich's face just seems to be like ordinary. Like he just seems sad from hearing that, not worried.
I see. And it was in this confession that he told you of his lichdom.
Not directly. He alluded to the fact that he has lived an unnaturally long life. Like I said, previous experiences. I assumed he was a lich. I found him at the fall festival a couple days after that, and he basically confirmed it. Showed me a odd amalgamation of the death god's bones.
An amalgamation, you say?
Yes.
Tell me, how many has he acquired?
Forgive me, but I did not count, but many. Full arm, at least. I couldn't really see his legs. A lot of ribs. Many, many ribs. Looked like a lotus
Listen.
in bloom.
Listen very closely to me. There's a secret I must confess to you all. And I must entrust it to you all, because for some reason, Roko has decided to reveal himself to you. I don't know what he is planning, not entirely. But no matter what, he cannot be allowed to control this city. It is more than just not having the best interest of the people at heart. He's up to something far more nefarious. And honestly, I'm not even sure I know what it is. And that scares me even more, since it seems he doesn't even remember me.
Should he, sir?
Come again?
Should he remember them?
Oh, okay. He has this like pained look on his face. And he looks around at everybody who's in the room with him.
All of you. What I'm about to say, if it became public knowledge, this city would descend into chaos, and it will surely set us down a path of devastation. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but yes, I understand.
Roko, he is almost 1,000 years old. He is at least more than 700. And he is not just a lich. He is innately connected to the god of death. Even if you were to kill every one of his phylacteries, there would still be the problem that his true body can be resurrected by the god of death. I'm not completely certain how, His magic is still a mystery even to me. And that scares me. And I haven't been scared in quite a long time, not since 10 years ago.
Hmm.
You keep being mysterious. Sorry.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't be. It's just that these memories are painful for me. 10 years ago, do you recall when the Ashimoon Academy was attacked? When the death of Aldestrel was recorded not long after?
Yes, sir, I do.
That was Roko's fault.
Mm.
He attacked the Academy, and he's the reason for my son dying.
Disappointed, but not surprised.
But it wasn't just him. It was only one of his phylacteries.
Are you saying he's using bodies as phylacteries?
Yes, his bloodline. Everyone he is genetically related to
But
contains part of his magic.
that's not possible.
You mean he's using his descendants?
Yes, there are many things that Morris has made possible.
Bodies as phylacteries, that goes against practically everything. Well, he's not a normal lich. You just said so. Connection to the Morris himself. But still, bodies as phylacteries, that's vile.
His own family as well.
Not only that, you might have wondered why I've not tried to eradicate this man.
Yes, actually, I was.
It's because he's related to at least a third of the population of Pleiadorus at this point.
What?
Yes. I'm sorry, but simply killing his phylacteries would mean near genocide.
Would. Oh god, it would.
Oh. That would just make you, to the public, a mass murderer.
You're right.
God
Not to
damn it,
mention,
God.
it's my own horde.
Right,
I've been
your
stuck
horde
with
is people.
Roko. Indeed.
Damn it. Fuck, this makes it all a bit harder.
You wouldn't, by any chance, know how he got a connection to the Death God?
I do. Even my memories faded from that time. I'm getting old, you see. But it seems that Roko doesn't even remember himself. I think it might be his one weakness. Whatever connection he made to the God of Death, it was a deal for one of the God of Death's eyes.
One of his eyes?
Yes.
Oh god.
However, from what I recall, and before I state this out loud, let me just do one thing. And he starts making these like hand symbols, and a glow of light starts to come from his horns.
Yes.
And a pulse of magic waves out from him and seems to enchant the walls. It seems like he gave some sort of seal on the building,
Good.
just in case he was somehow listening.
No, he might have been. That was a good idea.
Think about that.
Roko's mortal mind may have forgotten his original deal with Moros. If he's forgotten it, he might accidentally slip up on it somehow. But I don't know what it is. Just that it's something about Moros wanting to reassemble his body. But if what you said about Roko is true, he might not even care about that anymore. He might truly be unkillable by the will of Moros.
Impossible. Nothing is unkillable. Everything dies at some point, even the gods.
I admire your optimism.
If you see that as optimism, then you really have gotten old.
Yes.
Just
Yes, I
because he can
have.
die, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. I may even die in the process.
And let it be
Shouldn't you?
known, if you do, I will remember you for as long as I live.
Helen,
You
Alice,
see,
forgive me,
Go ahead.
sir, just a moment. I told you when I
Yes, sir.
told you about all of this that I expect nothing out of you.
Yes.
Personally, I believe you two should gather your partners and leave. This is clearly...
What? No.
I'm not telling you, I'm suggesting.
Well, I'm suggesting that is a bullshit suggestion. Pardon my
I-
French, but no.
What are the French?
I will not be leaving you to do this yourself. If Tim wants to leave, he can. I am only an employee. I can sever that. Honestly, get him someplace safe first, or find somebody else first. But I will be here to help see this through.
As much as death is distressing, it is something that needs to happen in order for life to prosper. So, yes, everything has to die someday, even if it's through a blade.
And
Took the words
as
out of my
my
mouth, Bailey.
father would say, if you know something's you gotta do is right, you gotta do it.
You're both braver than I gave you credit for. Mr. Mayor,
yes, what is it?
you said you don't remember much. From your knowledge, if I found a way to ask Morris about this deal, do you think he'd tell me? Or at least give me some sort of cryptic riddle I'd have to solve?
It's hard to say. Morris is likely unwilling to remind Rocco himself of the deal.
Hmm.
I can't imagine he'd tell anyone else.
There might be a way for me to talk to him. Like you said, unwilling. I'd have to figure something out to weasel it out of him. So
Maybe
we
we
can't...
could tickle him.
I don't think the god of
Wait,
death
but I
is...
don't think he has a body based off of what has been said here.
Well, it's complicated.
We
I
can
can
just
explain it
poke his
later.
ribs.
I can explain it later. So we can't just kill phylacteries. That will annihilate a third of the population of Cleodorus, and thus plunge not only the city, but most of this region into chaos. This fight between Rocco and Aldestrel, forgive me, I wasn't quite up to date with all the dragon names. This fight, were there more involved? Were there soldiers, veterans, heroes, gods even, that were involved?
Well, among them was my grandson, Henrik. He goes by a new name now, and he's the new head of the Azure Moon Academy. What's left of it.
Right.
He did have some folks accompanying him during that time. I don't recall their names, but if you're looking to find some place to start, he is the foremost authority on the body of Moros.
Well, seems I may have to journey back down there after all.
are we going to the academy?
Not right away. I don't want to just leave Cleodoris, but you may have to. It's been a long day. A lot of fighting. Is there anything else you need, Mr. Mayor, sir?
No. But thank you for letting me speak with you. Everything else aside,
Sorry.
much of what I have told you are secrets that I have kept inside of me for hundreds of years.
Well, apparently I'm just the secret keeper this year.
Well then, I'll be sure to keep in contact and let you know if there's anything new I learn.
Yes, please do. While we may not be able to count on your public support, I do hope I can call upon you if the need truly arises. If there's no other option.
Of course, old I may be, a grand dragon I remain.
Of course. Thank you for your visit.
A good night to all of you.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
And he turns and walks to the door to open it, close it behind himself.
As soon as he closes the door, Nezrid lets out like a big sigh and leans up against one of the pews.
That was the dragon, right?
Yes, that was the mayor. At least he wasn't as useless as I originally thought.
A bit less rude as well.
That was very good to know that he actually showed up, yes.
The Lich, an old grand dragon. King of the fucking Feywild, and now... Oh, and that one god guy.
Honestly, out of all of them, really, the guard guy seems to generally have the better idea.
Oh, I'm sure he's a lycanthrope or something. Something to screw us over.
Yeah. This is why I don't like politics.
This is exactly why I don't like politics. God, I have cursed more in this week than I have in the last 7 years. Oh, God.
In try like home, we don't really have politics. It's we trade for goods amongst each other, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
It's nice. Just
Oh, it really is.
Did Mr. Magnilius already go to sleep, or has he flounced off to find another partner for the night?
No idea.
All right, fair enough.
He's not in the church.
Honestly, when that man just disappears without even at least a letter, it makes my job even 10 times harder.
Well,
yeah.
can't be helped. I guess we'll discuss all of this with him and Flowers in the morning. Okay. All right. Well, I'll try and think of a plan, and
Well, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes,
Tonight
Rest.
you sleep.
Yes, sleep. Sleep is good. Sleep is. Oh, I'm going to crash the second my head hits my pillow.
That's good, at least.
You'd think. Dear.
At least you're getting some sleep, yes.
I mean, nightmares, yes, but it's better than not sleeping. I've tried.
It's not ideal. Either way. Good night, ladies. I shall see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
She will wander off, muttering annoyances in Celestial, and Dorian will trot behind her.
It's adorable. Kiss.
Alice is going to be as she's going back to the room, like saying all of her brothers' names in the what the fuck is the
Sylvan?
Fey language?
Sylvan.
Yeah,
Sylvan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her brain got like she mentioned her father, and it's like, okay, now I gotta remember all my brothers' names as she's going back.
Damn. Yeah, Maiden's also just going back to her room, snuggling up to a maybe already sleeping Flowers. Yeah.
Big
Just-
EP.
Yeah.
Boy.
Come big eep.
Oops.
And I say,
Makeshift.
Yes. I'm looking at this gif of the cat on the side.
Very entertaining, but you are DMing a Dungeons and Dragons game at the moment.
Yeah, sir.
My bad, I got stuck looking at a cat. So, does anybody else want to do anything before the end of the session?
I'm raising my eyebrows.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, no,
No.
Twitch
Hey,
won't allow that.
hey, Flowers, you should attune to the axe.
Give me the axe, brother. And no, it
Do
will
it.
not be Flowers, it will be Soldier.
Okay, well, Soldier, you should attune to the axe.
At night, Soldier will come out and intently stare at the axe.
Oh,
And if Malin is in the room with him, she will hear him recite something in Orcish. Which I
he
don't.
is sleeping on his chest, like she always is.
Then she's not hearing that.
Damn.
Wake the fuck up, kitty. I'm attuning to an axe.
Let
He
me,
just sits up and she goes flying. Soldier, what's up?
Fucking, like, cat on the ceiling, claws digging into the stone.
let me just, Where's my dice?
I
Why
ate
are you
him.
not rolling?
I ate him.
I mean, I was also thinking, like, she gets, like, attaches onto the wall. Just, yes, hi.
Yeah. Wait, huh? Okay, hold on, it didn't do
Uh-huh.
shit.
Uh-huh. You
Why
got this.
the
I believe in
fuck?
you. There you go.
There we go.
Oh.
She might wake up from that, so she's like, one ear twitches, she's half listening to it and like, there's a lullaby. And you hear her sort of hum a bit of a melody that maybe fits those words, but not really. But yeah. Very EP cat.
Very easy cat tries to make a fucking. Ah, yes, hello, I am the new chief into a lullaby.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sure.
Politics.
Mr.
He's
Square
there.
Man,
Having his moment.
does anything happen when I attune to the axe? Well, the cat is vibing on my chest.
Let me see here.
You just hear some purring.
Nice car engine you
Check.
got there, Senator.
Check side chat, Yasha.
Hey, sure.
Oh, cool.
Hell yeah.
I get to whip this out early.
He's
you
putting his
attuned
cock
to
out.
it?
He's gone out. Yeah.
Let's go!
And as you attune to the
back
axe,
now. That is fine.
and as you attune to the axe, you focus in on it. And it almost feels like it's this. There's something distant within it that's like kind of waking up. It's like it's sleepy and it's coming to the surface. And all of a sudden, it almost feels like you're hearing whispers, and suddenly, the axe speaks to you just a little bit. And as it almost like snaps awake, it goes, Ah, a fine wielder. Use me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Sorry. I'll shut up. I'm sorry.
So the guiding voice was not a ruse.
Your hand touches the beacon.
Shut the fuck up, boy.
For those who didn't catch that, Angel's just whispered a new hand touches the beacon. But anyway, the axe responds to you and says, one more time, what'd you say, Yasha?
The guiding voice wasn't a ruse.
No.
Not saying it was good
My-
guidance, but
It responds and says,
No, my purpose is simple. Use me in combat.
that is what an axe is for. I will not be so foolish to use you for chopping wood.
Thank you. What would you like to call me? Ah,
He's thinking for a moment. I had an idea, but I didn't write it down. Like many good ideas.
Find out next time.
the ultimate cliffhanger, hanging out, just thinking of a name for an axe.
There is. Which is blood in Hungarian.
Varus is what you name him?
Yep.
I like it. He responds and goes,
Put it inside chat.
Varus. Varus. I shall respond to this name when you call it.
Very well.
and you can almost sense it like closing its eyes and going back to sleep.
Good. Is the cat still sleeping?
She is purring faintly, doing the purr snore. Like, yes,
He'll look down.
I shall be the throng.
Yes, I'm my cup of the blood hungry orc. Yeah, my orc. He'll look down, see that all eyes are closed. He'll smile, and go back to sleep.
Nice. You go back to sleep. Is there any other interactions you want to do before the end of the session?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, let's go.
Word. And that's all she wrote, folks, for this session.
Woo!
Hell
yeah! Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go! The fucking Throngler kitty, really?
Yes.
Kitty, why
God,
did you have to do
I had to
so
mute.
much?
That was so fucking funny. Oh, shitting Christ. No, that's
A
a really cool
classic.
name. I like Varys. That's fucking cool as shit, man.
I want to clarify something. Before Angel said a new hand touches the beacon, I typed inside chat a new hand touches the axe.
Oh,
I
fuck.
didn't say it out loud because I didn't want to interrupt Yasha's moment, and then Angels goes ahead and says it anyways, and it's like, okay, fine, fuck me, I tried to be
Fucking
Hey, if you're
quiet.
gonna set
Decision
it up,
making.
I'm going to dunk it.
No. You ain't shush in this house. Either way. Thank you guys so much for coming out to Untold Realms! City of Breath and Bone, Session 5. We still do not have a session on Tuesday, as it is Yasha's first week on the job! Yay!
Yay!
Yeah!
Not fucking anxious about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Got this, brother.
Yasha,
We all
you'll
support
be
you.
fine.
Yasha! Yasha!
Yasha.
Either way. Alright, people, shill your shit.
Angel's Purgatory on YouTube.com. Thank you.
That's find my art under Untold Realms. I'm linked somehow.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Excuse me, sorry.
Cheers.
Purple Rose, audio or VA in different places. Kind of linked for you'll find it all. I'm hoping to get back to streaming once I get this echoiness out of my room.
Hell yeah.
Sound pedals, they are on my throne.
And I still got to make that one YouTube video, but the script is basically done.
Hell yeah.
Y'all should show your shit.
Saturday, 5 p.m. Germany time, I do streams
Yeah.
Yeah.
over on Twitch at Yasha the Panda.
He's in
Hell
chat.
yeah.
Click on him.
I'm in chat.
Alright.
My brother.
Brother. Alright. Thank you guys so much for coming out. God fucking damn it. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and we will see you next Saturday, same time, same place, for the city of Breath and Bone. Good night.
Good
night.
night.
Channel.
Way.